Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jones looking for Keenan Webb. Has a step on the receiver, and it's good. It's in. 5. Touchdown, Guthrie Bluejays. And the Guthrie Bluejays are state champions for the first time in school history, and they are celebrating on the field.
The following is a production of Guthrie Football, 4-time state champions.
Staley gets the snap. He's running with it left side. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Guy Staley and the Blue Jays regain the lead.
Next time that I talk to you, I will be talking to the greatest team in Guthrie High School history.
The Blue Jays are looking to add yet another gold ball made of Guthrie blue.
Ryan Duncan takes the snap. And there you have it. The 2011 Class 5A state champions are your very own Guthrie Bluejays for the third time in school history, and they have dashed onto the field. Motion to the left side. They run to the left side with Alexander. Across the 5, to the 1. Touchdown! Ida Alexander. And for the fourth time in school history, the Guthrie Bluejays are your Class 5A state champions, and strike up the band one final time.
One thing that will never be replaced is MTXE. Mental toughness, extra effort.
It's being determined to win in the face of all odds, all obstacles, and coming together as a unit to accomplish that.
Year after year, the Blue Jay offense is amongst the most prolific offenses in all of Class 5A.
Option reverse to Callens. Callens looking for throw. Wide open. Blaze Hastings, can they connect? He does. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Reverse pass, and the Blue Jays are on the board. Strike up the band.
It's that time again. It's time for Blue Jay football.
Hit hard. Landry Chapel gets every Blue Jay fan off their seat.
It's now.
Strike up the band.
On the Guthrie Radio Network.
Guthrie football. Open up minds. It's time to go.
Launch authorization received. 15 seconds initial.
3, 2, 1.
Guthrie Football 2021 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities through community banking. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terror Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33, Bank First, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Power Washing, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Radio Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Hello and welcome. Halliburton Stadium in Duncan, Oklahoma. It's the Guthrie Blue Jays and the Duncan Demons. So glad to have you on this Friday night as we get set for week 2 of the high school football season. It's the 2-0 Blue Jays taking on the 1-1 Duncan Demons. Along with Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio, Mason Russell, Braden Russell, Kel Evans, Aaron Ryburn, Ronnie Phillips, my partner Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here as we welcome you inside the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. And here we are, Phil. It's a Blue Jays trying to go 3-0 for the second year in a row in non-district play. They got a bye week next week, so you want to go into that bye week on a high note, which you already are on a 2-0 start.
Yeah, I mean, everything looks great right now for the Jays. Of course, scored 100 points so far in the season, giving up 0. That's always good. Duncan, Guthrie go way, way back. Obviously, it's a great long-time series, and we were talking about the last time we were down here was in the playoffs a few years back, and Blue Jays were able, I believe, in overtime, right, Chris? No, it was not. It was clock expired, I believe. No, or was it?
It was overtime.
Overtime, yeah. We'll get the field goal for the win, but just a great night for high school football. Great crowd already for Duncan. Blue Jay fans are starting to trickle in, and should be a wonderful night.
Guthrie 2-0, and favorites again here tonight to go 3-0. Open up with Shawnee. Shawnee, you never know year in, year out what you might see there, Phil.
Right.
But then, Pump City West last week, not a very good team. 25-game losing streak. Duncan trying to rebuild as well under head coach J.T. Cobble in his 4th season here. He's 20-11 overall. But a game that Guthrie, in the years past, has fared well.
Yeah, and I was talking to the athletic director for the Duncan Demons, Bobby Cook. Great guy, by the way, very helpful and great hospitality shown to everybody here tonight. But I was talking to him. He said, kind of young. Duncan's young. They're good athletes, and but he really feels like, that they're on the right path. And he said, a couple years, and that's when you get those young kids. Guthrie experienced that last year. Had a lot of sophomores starting for us, and this next year you're starting to see some of the benefit of those young kids getting all that playing time last year for the Blue Jays. So, yeah, I mean, Duncan is on the path back, no doubt.
Blue Jays and Demons in the locker room right now, getting set to come out here in a few minutes. We're going to take our opening time out here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. When we come back, we'll dive into the series a little bit, and we'll take a look at the starting lineups for the Blue Jays and a whole lot more as we get set for week 2 of the high school football season. Blue Jays on the road. So glad to have you on board here on this Friday night. Back after this is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show here in Duncan, Oklahoma. Mentioned the Duncan Demons 1-1 this year, Phil. Wellington, Texas.
Yep.
Got the victory, week 0. Took it on the chin last Thursday to Class 6A2 Lawton team that looked pretty good in the Guthrie scrimmage earlier this year.
Yeah, you never know when you're down this close to the Texas border. They play those Texas teams. We don't really know what that team was all about.
Right.
But 1-1, as you said, and of course the Blue Jays, we're 2-0. But I got to tell you, Shawnee, not their best squad that they put on the field. I think they'll struggle to make the playoffs this year. And, of course, Putnam City West, you talked about 25-game losing streak. So things look good, but we haven't been tested yet. We had nobody that stepped up and punched us in the mouth either. So we've still got to learn who we are on the field. I think the kids are going to be fine, but, you won't know until you get in a game that's going to challenge our kids a little bit.
We mentioned the series here, Phil. Let's go ahead and take a look at some notes here on this series. Duncan leads the overall series 13-9. That dates back all the way to 1978. That was a good year, by the way, 1978. You were... I
was 12.
You were 12, okay. Guthrie has the overall series 13-9. Ronnie, I know what the problem is. We'll have you next segment, okay? We'll bring in Ronnie Phillips. The cables are backwards. It's been a long pregame show, but we'll get you in our next segment, I promise. But Duncan, Guthrie again. Duncan 13-9, dating back to 1978. However, Guthrie's won 8 of the last 9 meetings since 2009.
Yeah, Guthrie's really with a lot of schools that have had and I don't know if our people can hear this, but the Duncan band's doing a great job right now. They're loud and proud. Sound great. Kids are doing great, but
yeah, we have it backwards.
Excuse me, but yeah, Guthrie with Duncan's like with a lot of teams. If you go back in the history of the series, Guthrie had some lean years, years ago, and so that's a typical story for Blue Jays with a lot of teams where in the past they were maybe 3-14 or 5-12, whatever. And Guthrie finds themselves on the winning end with a lot of teams right now across the state.
Absolutely. And then you look Guthrie inside the stadium since 2007. since 2009, Guthrie's 4-1 inside this stadium, including that playoff win in 2018, last time we were here, and what a memory that is for Guthrie Bluejay football.
My favorite call that you ever made was that game.
It was, it was right
good.
here.
Yeah, right here. I didn't see it because I was scared to watch. A wee bit of a coward when it comes to those things, but no, it's always fun. What I like about Duncan is these community programs, right? They're so good. I mean, the people are just packing in here for a team that's 1-1. You know, going in the right direction, but they're 1-1 right now. Well, you would think they were defending state champions coming. I mean, they're really out supporting their kids. Cheerleaders, the band's doing a great job. Booster clubs lined up. You can tell they've got things going in the right direction.
Absolutely. We're going to take another time out here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. Still a whole lot more to get to as we await the kickoff between the Jays and the Demons. The Guthrie High School marching band is here, all dressed up casually tonight. Good look for the band across the way. We got a whole lot more coming up here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tag Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tag Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tag Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Welcome back. Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. Production-wise, things are starting to slide into place now.
Well, I mean, you know, I tried to stay out of the way. I could tell you and Aaron were struggling, so I jumped in, fixed everything. Here we are.
We appreciate that. We have Ronnie's microphone on the right channel. The band is now compressed.
Oh, that was loud.
That was loud. And the white goes to the white, and the blue goes to the blue. It all worked out.
It all worked out. And you know, obviously, Aaron, you know, cameras. We had one camera working, one camera wasn't working. Aaron jumped in, fixed the cameras. You guys have been troubleshooting. It's all good. My job in the we had all these game notes on the drive up.
Yes.
They're right back here.
Oh, they're back
here?
here?
They're right there. And it was interesting, you know, Chris giving everybody advice.
Braden, touchdown Guthrie. We hope to have a bunch of those. Just hit that button, hit the next button, the scoreboard button. Uh-huh. Aaron, game notes for each quarter. We got game notes for quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Right. Phil, you are to look pretty and win us another award.
Done.
And Ronnie Phillips, and we're going to bring down here on the sideline now to interview the North Church player of the game in the postgame show. So everybody had their notes, but before we get to the national anthem real quick, Ronnie, a beautiful night for high school football. We'll have the weather here in a little bit.
Yeah, beautiful down here. Got a little bit of a shade down here. The wind's blowing about 60 miles to the north right here. Kind of piggyback on what Phil said earlier about Guthrie not really being tested. But the coaches down here pregame got the guys laser focused, talk about this could be the best competition they faced all year long. Some of this could be the biggest game for some of these younger players. But, yeah, coaches got these guys laser focused for tonight.
Appreciate that. On the field, Ronnie Phillips, our third partner on the broadcast here tonight. And we're getting ready set to have tonight's national anthem. We're going to keep it here for that. On the field is the Duncan High School Marching Band. And there's a variety of ways to catch us, of course, on 93.7 FM. If you have to get in your car or want to listen on the radio, that's where you can find us, 93.7 FM. And if you want to see the sites, the pictures of this broadcast, there's a couple ways that you can pick us up. You can go to GuthrieNewsPage.com and click the main story. The video feed will be there. Or you can go to YouTube, search Guthrie News Page, and the feed will be there as well. So a lot of ways to capture tonight's broadcast. And again, a big thank you to Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio. We're working our way to the national anthem. We don't want to miss that. Coming up here in a few moments, we'll also have the offensive and defensive starters for the Guthrie Blue Jays. We'll have the Mercy Health Report. Some good news, I think, on the horizon on that Mercy Health Report. And I guess we can talk a little bit longer up until they start playing the anthem. Certainly don't want to miss that here on the pregame show. But take a look at the Duncan Demons. And really, the game plan. We'll get into the keys to victory here in a little bit, but you look at this Duncan roster offensively. They go by their quarterback, Kenny Garland. He wears jersey number 15.
Yep.
He's a 5'10 senior, and when they need a big play, they go to him.
Yeah, if the Blue Jays control him and contain him, it's going to be a long night for the Demons.
Some other playmakers for the Duncan Demons tonight will be number 2, Bryson Brookshire. He's a 5'10 junior. Number 5, Eli Ramirez. He's a freshman. He'll be fun to watch tonight at wide receiver. 5'9", he's a freshman. The primary ball carriers tonight, again, number 2, Bryson Brookshire, and number 8, Luke Anderson. Luke Anderson, a 5'10 senior as well. A pretty roster up and down with seniors all the way to freshmen on here. So anyway, we'll talk more about the Demons, and led by head coach J.T. Cobble. Mentioned this is his 4th season, of course, the son of legendary high school football coach Tom Cobble, who led Chickasha to the state semifinals against Guthrie. Yep. If you remember in 2002, Guthrie won that game inside OU Memorial Stadium. And let's go downstairs for tonight's national anthem. And there is tonight's national anthem, performed nicely there by the Duncan High School
Very good job.
marching band. Along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. We are a little over 8 minutes away from kicking this one off. A few minutes, captains will be coming onto the field for the coin toss. We'll have that as well with you, with Ronnie Phillips down on the Duncan sideline tonight. The Blue Jays will be on the far sideline, but our wireless equipment really doesn't like that far out. We don't got the fancy antenna yet.
Well, and it's also enclosed. There's no way to get these. Anytime we battle in glass, it's an uphill battle.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So anyway, that was again the national anthem. Time now to take our next time out here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. We'll talk about the Guthrie Bluejays and the keys to victory, as well as the starters for both ball clubs. After this timeout, this is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show continues here in Duncan. Go by and see our good friends at Interbank. Visit them online as well. Guthrie captains can't really make their way onto the field. Coming up here, starters for Blue Jays offense and defense. But before that, let's go ahead and get inside our Mercy Health report. We'll go downstairs with Ronnie Phillips.
So, Landon Hersdal had an ankle injury last week. He got rolled over during a tackle. He practiced all week, according to offensive line coach Chad Sanders. He's good to go. Also spoke with Jalen Shelf. He'll be back when Piedmont. We got a bye next week. Then next week after that, he'll be good to go against Piedmont.
Appreciate that Mercy Health report, and Jalen will help out offense and defense when he's able to return.
Yeah, we were talking on the way down. He's definitely one of the top athletes we have on the field, so he'll be a welcome re-addition to the Blue Jay team when he gets back in a couple weeks. I think, if it was playoff time, he'd probably play next week if we didn't have that bye. I mean, but let's give him an extra week to Brad. I think, you said it. I mean, Blue Jays are the odds-on favorite here tonight, and you're going to give the kids a chance to heal up and get ready and start district play here 2 weeks from now.
Captains making their way to midfield. Blue Jay captains, number 2, DeAndre Jones, number 69, Chase Doles, number 54 for the Blue Jays, Sam Wilhelm, and the 4th captain for the Blue Jays, number 21, Spade Poole. Duncan Demon captains, number 4, Trayvon Stewart, number 15, Kenny Garland, number 56, Tully Booth, and number 74, Jackson Merchant. Let's go downstairs with the coin toss.
You got to help us out. That's why you guys are the captains, okay? Other than that, we're going to get out of your way and fun tonight, all right? Okay, other visitors, I got tails. I'm going to let it hit the ground. You're going to call. Tails. You're going to call tails.
Guthrie calls tails.
That's a heads. Okay, you've won. Kick, receive, defender, defer to the second half. You want to defer. Okay.
Duncan has won the toss and defer.
This way. Put your back.
And so it looks like Duncan will be kicking off to the Blue Jays to begin the ball game right to left once we get there.
Yep. So it's and I think that, again, the wind, Chubba was talking about earlier, I think we got a pretty good wind tonight, around 20 miles an hour gusting, and so the flag's really moving, so it looks like we got us a strong wind down there, but not near as hot as it was last week, so the temperature won't be quite as much of a factor, I don't think, with conditioning. It's still warm, but not hot by any means, with a good, really strong wind coming out of the south, looks like, so could be a factor, the wind.
Take our final timeout here on the Interbank. Well, let's go ahead and keep it here. Let's see the Blue Jays run onto the field. Let's see if they can do it here in the next 40 seconds or so. We got one more break to get to before we kick this one off. But you see for our video audience, Blue Jays getting ready to run out of the end zone to our left as we Duncan starting to come out of their locker room to the right. Halliburton Stadium, new press box a few years ago. Got some remodeling going on inside and outside the stadium as well.
Building a new locker room, they said.
Okay.
Doing a lot of cool stuff here, and that's why you see so many extension cords. They were kind enough. We left ours at the house, so they were kind enough to find one for us too tonight. But AD said, "Gosh darn, we got them everywhere, but I don't know where any are." And so he did what I would do. He went and found the lady, and she said they're right over there.
Here come the Blue Jays onto the field, and the Guthrie High School band strikes up for the first time. One of the many times, hopefully, here tonight. Duncan getting ready to come out on the field as well. Here come the Demons. We're going to take our final timeout here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. When we come back, starting lineups and kickoff between Guthrie and Duncan. This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. Just a few seconds away from kicking off this one between the Blue Jays and the Demons. Blue Jays in the gray pants, blue jersey tops with blue numbers, silver helmet, blue G logo on the side with the blue face mask. Duncan Demons all red, red tops, red bottoms, white numbers. Got the red helmets with the black face mask. Demons again will be kicking off right to left on your radio dial. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the offensive starters for the Blue Jays tonight, Phil. And senior offensive line for the sophomore quarterback and for the junior running back, Isaiah Hemmons.
Yeah, and Isaiah, we talked about it. You'll see a steady dose of Isaiah. I think you'll, just like we've seen the first 2 weeks. The Blue Jays are looking more and more like Isaiah's team offensively, right? I mean, he's going to get the lion's share of the work. And, of course, Hayden Calvert, very capable throwing the ball. Got some fine young wide receivers. So pretty well-balanced offensive attack. But Isaiah is the man, no doubt about it this year.
And those are your offensive starting lineups. We'll get to the defense here in just a few moments. Also coming up here in a few seconds, we'll have our keys to victory. And what do we have down there, Ronnie?
We got a flyover happening right now. Got smoke coming out the back. It goes along with everything Phil was talking about, how Duncan just comes here and celebrates their team. That's really cool, man.
Now, Ronnie, is the smoke supposed to be coming out? Because that could be a problem.
I believe so. It stopped.
Okay, there you go.
I was wondering what the slight delay was.
A noise.
We'll get this kickoff here, then we'll have our keys to victory for both ball clubs. As Duncan underway, Guthrie and Duncan. Isaiah Hemmons fields at the 5 and actually goes into the end zone, unreturnable. Guthrie will have it first down and 10. Phil, let's take a look at some of the keys to the game for victory for both ball clubs. Guthrie got to establish the running game.
Yeah, we talked about it. Isaiah's the man, that big offensive line, all seniors across the front. Open up big holes the last 2 weeks for Isaiah. That's got to continue.
And defensively, Guthrie's got to stop quarterback Kenny Garland.
Yeah, if you stop Garland, you've got a great opportunity to have a lot of fun tonight if you're a Blue Jay fan.
Those are your keys to victory. We'll get to Duncan's keys here in a little bit. To action, though, first down and 10. For the Guthrie Blue Jays, they'll line up at the 20-yard line. Two receivers at the bottom of the formation. Hayden Calvert takes a low snap, hands it off to Isaiah up the middle. Not much, maybe 1 yard max. It'll be a second down 9 upcoming.
Yeah, we've talked about that big offensive line, and first 2 weeks, you saw improvement from week 1 to week 2, or 0 week to week 1, and we've got to continue to see that tonight. I mean, there's a lot of seniors up there, but I think only, 2 returning starters from last year's team, so got a lot of new faces up there, even though they're seniors.
Second down 9, flags. Guthrie jumped. Second play, flag on the Jays. So back it up to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, not what you want to see to start the ball game. And mistakes. One of the things we talked about last week, the Jays, very few penalties. And so want to continue that this week and get on track here.
So second down and 14 from the 16-yard line. Isaiah gets the call on the right side line of scrimmage across the 20, spun down to the 23-yard line. About a 7-yard pickup would be third down and 7. Just underway here in quarter number 1, 60 seconds about gone by.
Yeah, and that's what I think you'll continue to see, for the most part, is Isaiah right, Isaiah left. We will throw the ball, no doubt. I would be surprised, obviously, if we don't see a pass here, but could see a draw here as well if you're Blue Jay.
Ball's on the near hash mark, the 23-yard line. Two receivers to the far side. Isaiah on the left side of sophomore quarterback Hayden Calvert. Carson Walder, halfback on the left side as well. They'll roll to the left side. Hayden throws, has a man open, caught at the 32. Breaks a tackle down at the 34-yard line. And the Blue Jays will pick up 11 yards for a first down on the reception for the Jays. DeAndre Jones, last week's North Church player of the game.
Yeah, and we've talked about DeAndre coming down. I think he's the most athletic kid we have out on the field right now. And you saw the young sophomore quarterback Calvert. He can really just flat spin it. He does a good job rolling out, gets his feet set, and delivers a really nice ball. So great execution by the Blue Jay on that third down conversion.
Ball smart at the 34. Again, on the far hash mark in front of the Guthrie sideline. 2 receivers, bottom formation. DeAndre and Ty Eaton. Wilder, the halfback on the right side. Hayden will run with it at the 35, across the 40, up to the 42-yard line, 7-8-yard pickup, and that's one of the things we haven't seen a whole lot that we'll see more and more as the year goes by, is Hayden Calvert running the football strong.
Yeah, and he's very capable. I mean, Hayden's not a sprinter, but he can move well, and he's got good awareness out on the field, and he's a tough kid. So I think you're right. We'll continue to see that become a bigger part of the Blue Jay offense, no doubt.
Pickup of 8 yards up to the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 2. Guthrie has the football on their opening drive here, moving left to right on the radio dial. Wilder, the halfback, lines up on the right side. Calvert, play action, looking to throw, has time. Center of the field is caught and then dropped by DeAndre at the Duncan 45-yard line. Would have been a big pickup for the Jays, but the draw pass will make it 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, pass put right to the numbers, and DeAndre just didn't come down with it. We're still early in the season. You're going to see some things like this, but you definitely don't want to see a ball that's thrown right where it needs to be dropped by one of your senior leaders.
Yeah, it looked like DeAndre might have took off running before he actually
got his head turned. Yeah, got his head turned a little quick.
Duncan spins a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 9:18 to play in quarter number 1. Guthrie on their opening drive. No score. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by FM Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
3rd down and 2 for the Blue Jays. Isaiah in the running game will get it to the 45. A half yard enough for a 1st down. That's always good, Phil, when you have a 3rd down and 2, 3rd down and short. You can hand it off to number 30.
Yeah, I mean, he's 9 times out of 10. He's going to get you more than what you need in that situation. We talked about this last week. He's running hard. He ran hard last year as a sophomore, but put on a little weight over the summer. He's gotten a little bigger, a little thicker. Still has that great speed, and we talked about it to nauseam, I think, for some people last week, but he does a great job of waiting for his blocks. But in that case, he just pinned his ears back, went and got the yard, and 1st down, moved the chains.
Isaiah 6 touchdowns here to begin the season, the first 2 games. He gets the call here on 1st down and 10. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, the 45 of Guthrie. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. 8:35 and rolling here in Duncan, Oklahoma. Blue Jays and Demons. Again, Guthrie will be off next week before getting to district play on September 24th with the Piedmont Wildcats, who are in action for the first time this season. They got COVID out with El Reno. El Reno had COVID issues. So Piedmont playing against Pump City North tonight. We'll update you on that score throughout the night. 3 receivers to the bottom of the formation. 2nd down and 10 from the Guthrie 45. Back to the running game, and Isaiah breaks a couple tackles, gets to midfield into Duncan territory, and gets to the Duncan 45-yard line. Isaiah for 10 and a fresh set of downs.
He marked him just a hair short, it looks like, Chris, but looked like he got there. Now they're moving the chains. Good eye, buddy. Good eye.
Needed it right on the stripe, and that's right where that's marked. So Guthrie and Duncan territory for the first time tonight.
Yeah, last week I think it was probably the 5th offensive series before we didn't start inside their 30. We had a tremendous field position. So it's nice to see the Blue Jays move the ball from starting at their own 20 to see what they can do.
Isaiah over left guard for maybe a yard max. So it brings 2nd down and 9. Remember, this drive started at the 20-yard line to begin the ball game.
when you saw, what is it, 70 run, 30% pass, maybe 80 run, 20% pass? What are you seeing so far? What do you think with the Blue Jays? Is that about right?
Yeah, I think that's about
70,
right.
30, right in there. Kind of typical, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Want to run the ball, obviously.
Yeah.
Second down and 9, especially if he can run it for success. Little screen pass caught by DeAndre at the 45 to the 40, moving the pile all the way down to the 35-yard line. And with that spot, it's going to be another fresh set of downs. And nice play there by Hayden Calvert, finding the quick screen to DeAndre. DeAndre knew what to do with it.
Yeah, I can tell you, too, we were talking about seeing DeAndre on the offensive side of the ball this year. That's fun to watch. I mean, he's a heck of a target and a weapon out there for the Blue Jays on offense. And obviously a defensive leader on the defensive side of the ball as well.
Ball marked at the 34-yard line. Phil, real quick, take a look at our first quarter stat here. Blue Jays have outscored their opponent 27-0 in the first quarter this year so far, in the 2 victories over PC West and Shawnee. First down and 10, Hayden to throw, double pumps, goes downfield, and we're going to have a pass interference on the Demon, who was beat. DeAndre Jones was able to get a couple steps beyond him, and the Demon simply reached out and grabbed his jersey.
Yeah, I mean, the kid did the right thing there. I mean,
saved a touchdown.
Yeah, that was 6 if he doesn't do that. So good play, actually, by the young Demon player. But DeAndre, we just talked about it. He's a weapon. I mean, he's gonna push some people, and he's athletic enough to get up the field and make things happen. So, and Calvert is a very accurate passer. I mean, you know, last year as a freshman, and this year obviously showed that he's a very accurate thrower of the ball, and really a calm kid out there. He doesn't seem to get rattled, and has a really good presence about him. So future's bright at quarterback for the Blue Jays.
Ball marked just beyond the 25-yard line after the pass interference by Duncan. First down and 10. Ball in the center of the field. Again, the Jays on your radio dial, moving left to right. Calvert in the shotgun, 2 receivers, bottom of the formation, 1 to the top. Back to the running game, and Isaiah up the middle. Nothing too fancy there as Isaiah will get to the 22. A 2-yard pickup. Second down and 8 for the Jays.
Kind of what we expected. You know, we're going to see a heavy dose of Isaiah. They'll throw the ball around when they need to. And, of course, when Isaiah is having success, that obviously opens up a lot down the field for the Blue Jays. So kind of going as you would have drawn it up, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking time off the clock.
Yeah.
Jalen Harper, Ty Eaton, and DeAndre Jones, the Blue Jays receiver. Jones 2, Eaton 3, Jalen Harper 13. Calvert moves Wilder, the halfback, to the left side. Calvert to throw. Has a man batted at the line of scrimmage and dangerously in the air, what seemed forever, finally falls to the turf. He was trying to find Ty. Ty was open. The lineman was able to get a big paw up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. And credit to the Demons. They played that well and defended it well. Nice play by the Demons there.
5:43 to play in the first quarter. Guthrie's opening drive, no score. Guthrie, third down and 8. They need just beyond the 15-yard line for a fresh set of downs. Obviously, 4-down territory here. Bunch formation. Couple Jay shows strength to the right side. A direct snap to Isaiah. Stiff arm at the 25. Gets him to the 20, to the 15. Stays on his feet. There's a flag late at the 10-yard line as Isaiah took the direct snap. Created everything with that stiff arm. Had a great run after the stiff arm, but then the flag came in, and the penalty will go against the Jays offense.
We got the replay on that.
So what would have been a first down is backed up to the 26-yard line. And so that'll bring up a third down and 12. At the 32, you just need it beyond the 15. Excuse me. Well, yeah, at the 26-yard line. Hand off to Isaiah to the 25. Breaks a tackle, gets to the 20. A good pickup on third down, but shy of the first down by 6 yards.
Yeah, and like you said, it's 4-down territory. You know, bring more of the playbook in to the situation you're facing out 4th and 6. But the Blue Jays have shown the ability to go out and pick up that. You don't want to do this all night, but we've shown the ability to pick up 3rd and long, 4th and long. So we'll see what the Blue Jays can draw up here.
This is where Hayden Calvert can be dangerous. You let those receivers run their routes and leave a little bit of an opening in that middle of that Demon defense, and he's strong enough to get 6 yards, if not more, here. If the pass play is not there. We'll see what happens. 4th down and 6 from the Duncan 25. Rolls to the far side, throws it on the back foot, has a man open. It's caught by Eaton at the 10-yard line and driven out of bounds at the 9. A 16-yard pickup on 4th down and 6.
That was a big-time play by Calvert. A great route and reception by Eaton as well. But, man, what a big-time pass that was by Calvert.
1st and goal for the Blue Jays. They marked him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Jays line of scrimmage. They'll hand it off. Another tough run there by Isaiah as he take it from the 9 to the 6.
You know, nothing fancy, just lining up and just good fundamental football right now from the Blue Jays. I think if there is one critique, I think offensive coordinator Jason Rice would like to see them not be in that 3rd and 6, situation as much. 3rd and 3 feels a little better.
2nd down and go. Hayden, good read, takes it out of the belly of Isaiah, and he'll go across the 5 to the 4-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down and go for the Blue Jays, as Hayden did a great job of reading that one, because if he hands it off to Isaiah, it's going to be hit for a loss. But the sophomore quarterback, gutsy play, heads-up play, and now the Jays will have a 3rd down and go inside the 5.
Hayden's composure is noticeable, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he really stands out.
He's in the gun here. 3rd down and go from the 4-yard line. Isaiah hit in the backfield, is going to be hit for a loss all the way back to the 10-yard line. We'll see if Coach Beebe tries to go for 3 points here.
I think you'll see the field goal kicker come out. You don't see him trot it out now, but take the points.
So the Jays will bring on the field goal team here. Ball's at the 10-yard line, so this will be about a 27-yard field goal try. We'll see what officially is here. Yep, we'll go officially 27 yards. The ball is in the center of the field for Ezok. Jersey number 4, Hayden Calvert, the quarterback, is the holder. 27-yard field goal attempt. Good snap, good hold. The kick is long enough but misses it wide left. And Guthrie takes about over 9 minutes off the game clock. Travels all the way to the 5-yard line after starting on their own 20-yard line, results in no points. And so Duncan's offense will come on to the field for the first time tonight.
Yeah, we talked about the wind coming into the game, and you saw it affect the kick there. That's a kick that Ezok typically will make. But that wind, you look at the flag, Chris, it's really whipping down, coming into his face on that kick. So I think definitely probably had an effect.
There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout with them. 2:52 to play, quarter number 1. No score between Guthrie and Duncan. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck, Lynette, and Hope take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Duncan's first play from scrimmage, caught at the 25-yard line, a 5-yard pickup, as the Demons will have a 2nd down and 5 from their 25. Quarterback Garland, shotgun formation, 4 receivers. He rolls to the near side, throws it, man is open, but unable to bring it in. Would have been close to a 1st down if number 2 was able to bring that in, but the ball falls incomplete. Bryson Brookshire, the intended receiver.
You know, the Blue Jay defense so far this year has definitely been the offense has looked very good, but the defense has a chance, we've talked about this, to be pretty darn special this year. And so we'll see if they're able to keep that trend up tonight.
See if Jays can go 3 and out defensively here. 3rd down and 5, twin receivers each side. Garland comes, it's caught at the 30, and it's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Tackled at the 31-yard line. And the Demons will have a fresh set of downs.
you could look down the field, Chris, and see, a lot of big, tall wide receivers, quarterback's good-looking kid, as we talked about. I mean, they look good on the hoof.
Cheney on the tackle for Guthrie. First down and 10 for the Demons at the 21. Spade pull on the blitz. Garland gets rid of it. It's caught at the 35 to the 40, far sideline 45. Still on his feet midfield. And finally hauled down inside the Guthrie 45-yard line. Spade pull almost had Garland for the sack. Garland did just right to get rid of the football. On the reception, number 5, Eli Ramirez, the freshman.
Well, Duncan's decided we're just going to attack this defense and see what they do. And right now, getting the best of the Blue Jays.
First down and 10, Guthrie territory, 32. No, that's not right. The scoreboard's wrong, though. We'll go 43. How about that?
There you go.
Twin receivers each side. Garland, the senior quarterback, in the gun. Takes the snap, and they'll hand it off to the running back. He'll run on the right side for a few yards. Christopher Cowles, the 6'2 sophomore, with the pickup of about a yard to bring up second down and 9 for the Duncan Demons on their opening drive. Guthrie's missed a 27-yard field goal try. Minute 12, a minute 11 to play in quarter number 1. No score between the Jays and Demons. Demons will have 3 receivers to the bottom of the formation. One back set with 1 receiver on the top. Garland, shotgun snap, back to the running game. This left side has a little bit of a hole, cuts it. Nope, never did cut it. At the 40-yard line, great open field tackle by DeAndre Jones. Back at the 40-yard line, it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play.
Say the tango on our side just got ate up, and that kid had a huge opportunity to put a toe on the ground and go north and south, and just missed the opportunity. And then a great tackle.
Yeah, I kept waiting for him. He had a couple opportunities and just never was there. And they gave enough time for DeAndre to come up, fill his position.
Yeah, he's a sure tackler. There's no doubt about it.
Could be the final play of the quarter. Third down and 7 from the 40. 4 receivers. Garland goes to the far side. It's caught at the 32. It's going to be a first down for Duncan.
Well, we're seeing what Duncan's plan is. They're going to get rid of the ball quickly, just try to, and they're going to throw the ball tonight. They've decided that they put a flag in the ground and said that's what we're going to do. So we'll see how the Jays adjust to that.
10 seconds, 9 seconds on the first quarter game clock. Down to 7. Demons do not huddle to the line of scrimmage. Do get the snap. Garland screen pass caught at the 35 to the 30. 25 flag thrown. Tackled at the 21 by number 21. That's Spade Poole for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that's going to come back. We had motion, and then I didn't see the second flag. We had motion on the running back for the Demons. Or illegal, yeah, it should be motion.
Officials discussing this. Again, 2 different flags. We're looking at Guthrie sideline, so that's good news if you're looking at Guthrie. Which one do you want? Coach Kelly Beebe trying to hear what the referee's saying. Game officials tonight. Referee Darren Foster, the umpire David Foster, head linesman Stuart McPherson, line judge is Todd Parker, and the back judge is Lonnie Cubble. A veteran crew, a state championship quality crew as well.
Called a couple games, haven't they, together?
We know it's going against Duncan both times, and now Coach Beebe has a question here. And then flag at the 41, and then there's a flag in around the 30-yard line. We will have one more play. Holding against Duncan, that is declined. Illegal procedure on Duncan, that will be accepted, and we'll have one untimed play to end quarter number 1 as the flag cannot end a quarter.
Actually, I think plays the benefit of Duncan because they've got the wind to their back and they're wanting to throw the ball, so I think that actually helps Duncan a little bit here.
So first down, we'll call it 15. Final play of the quarter, barring another penalty. 3 receivers, bottom of the formation, the short side of the field, 1 receiver to the top. Garland, the quarterback, to throw again. Nothing there. Throws it late second. It's nearly intercepted, but broken up nicely by the Blue Jays. That's Cole Whitfield on the coverage, and that's the end of quarter number 1. No score between the Jays and Demons. A quick first quarter action here in Duncan. Timeout. Come back, second quarter action. This is Blue Jay football presented by FM Bank.
Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Quarter number one in the books. No score between the Jays and Demons. Resuming action, Duncan 2nd down and 15, now moving left to right on the radio dial. Garland rolling to his right, being hounded by Varnell, and Varnell will trip him up from behind. The ball comes loose, but they're going to say Garland was down. And so the linebackers got in on that play there as Varnell was chasing. Pull was coming from the other angle. They met in the middle, and it's going to be about a short pickup, and it's going to be 3rd down and 13 for the Demons. Ball marked just across the 35-yard line.
Tell you, Varnell can flat run.
Yeah.
I mean, he could cover some ground, and what a great addition to the Blue Jay defense this year.
3rd down, 13, 3 receivers to the far side. An obvious passing play here, unless you want to run it, maybe get half of it to get a 4th down. But they're going to throw for it. Screen pass, caught, and Blue Jays play that one perfectly. Jackson Walters on the tackle as Bryson Brookshire caught it on a little screen pass at the 40-yard line. It went down at the 39-yard line, a loss on a play, and now Duncan will bring their special teams onto the field. Are they going to punt this one away? They got to punt it away, or it's going to be a 58-yard field goal, 1-2.
Yeah.
They are in punt formation. The punter, Kenny Garland, the quarterback, he's back at his own 48-yard line, so they're going to try to play the field position here, but it appears to be Duncan is going to punt this one away, but very impressive on their opening drive despite not scoring.
Yeah, and it's Jackson Walters, just a football player, isn't he?
Line drive.
Oh, that hit a Blue Jay.
It hit a Blue Jay, and the ball's loose. The ball is still loose, and the Demons are going to recover this one on a special teams turnover.
Just a fluke deal. Line drive punt. I don't think ever got higher than 3 feet off the ground. Just hit somebody down there that's setting up the block, and it's on him before he could even react to it. So Demons find themselves with great field position on the 25.
So the Demons offense back on the field. 0-0, 10:33 to play in quarter number 2. 3 receivers to the right of the formation, 1 to the left. Halfback on the left side of quarterback Garland. Blue Jays 6 men in the box. They'll hand it off to the running back. Runs on the right side, 20, 15, and down to the 12-yard line. 13-yard pickup for number 13, Christopher Couts.
You know, that's the kind of play, that punt, really shift momentum, and just that Count kid, man, he's just a sophomore. Big kid, 6'2", 180.
Big kid.
Yeah.
Same formation now. Couts on the right side of Garland. 1st down and 10 from the 16-yard line. Excuse me, scoreboard's not correct yet. 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line. I'll quit looking at the scoreboard. 1st down. Here we go. Couts. Nope, Garland keeps it. Good idea, and he goes up the middle for a touchdown. Demons strike first here tonight. They take an early 6-0 lead.
Again, that's a tough one on that punt. I mean, it's really nobody's fault. I mean, you can't, you're blocking somebody, the ball gets on, you just eat him up. And Demons did what they needed to do. They went in, punched the football into the end zone, and Duncan's up 6-0. And there goes the shutout season.
First points given up.
Points given up by the Blue Jays.
Demons on for the PAT to make it 7-0. Snap, hold. All 3 are good. Demons on top of Guthrie, 7-0, 9:58 play in quarter number 2. Looks like a good one tonight in Duncan. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Duncan Demons have the Blue Jays trailing for the first time here in the 2021 season. Duncan will now kick left to right. Guthrie will have another opportunity offensively, and Duncan made great work of a short field after punt the ball, hit a Blue Jay, and recover that one. Here's the return from the 15-yard line to the 20 center of the field, down at the 24-yard line. Here comes a flag, add 15 more yards as DeAndre Jones' face mask was held. Duncan Demons quarterback Garland on a 11-yard touchdown run. Again, that was all set up by the fumble recovery on the punt team. Really tough luck for the Blue Jays on that one.
Yeah.
That is your John Vance Motors scoring summary. Ronnie, what are you seeing offensively that Duncan's doing to Guthrie's defense?
Well, if you've been listening to us the last 2 weeks, you've heard the name Chris Shaputis quite a bit, and we haven't called his name once. That's because they're running away from Chris on his side, and they're also double teaming. So he's having a hard time getting through the line tonight, and they're doing an excellent job taking him out of the defensive scheme.
Appreciate that report downstairs. And if you watch the first couple of games at Guthrie defense, that's a pretty good strategy by Coach Caldwell and Duncan.
Yeah, I mean, you take the head of the snake away, right? It sure helps an awful lot, and it does start with Chris. So they'll make some adjustments. They'll be all right.
Jay's offense back on the field. First down and 10 from the 39. Hayden dumps it off to Isaiah behind the line of scrimmage. He works hard just to get to the line of scrimmage, and here's another flag thrown on the far side official at the end of the play.
Really going against the,
Going to go against the Duncan Demons. Might have been a face mask. Didn't see the initial call there. But Isaiah went down pretty hard at the end of that play. And it will be moved up to the 44-yard line. So it'll be first down and 5 yards. First and 5 for Guthrie. 3 receivers in for the Blue Jays. Hayden will run with this one, and he'll go across the 45 to the 44. So second down and 3 play upcoming after the 2-yard run for Hayden Calvert. Receivers on the field for Guthrie, and there's an injured Demon down on the field. Makes it pretty easy for the play-by-play guy with Guthrie receivers 1, 2, and 3. Top of the roster, Rigo Watson, 5'9", 140-pound sophomore. DeAndre Jones, 6'1", 177-pound senior. And number 3, Ty Eaton, 5'10", 156-pound junior. And real quick, we never got to the defensive starters for Guthrie. Let's go ahead and get those in here real quick, Phil. Of course, it all starts with those linebackers, Spade Poole, Jacob Barnell. Defensive line, Landon Herzl, Gavin Sealanders, Chris Shaputis, Nico Pena. And then the secondary, DeAndre Jones, Cole Whitfield, Zach Henry, and Braden Cheney.
Can't leave out Jackson Walters.
And the Box would like to give a big shout-out to the whole construction crew for all their hard work that's gone into improving our facility.
Injured Demon on the play and almost shy to take a timeout because the game officials are not giving us our full allotted time, and I don't want to miss any of the action as the injured player for Duncan is number 44, Chago Barham. He's a 6-foot sophomore for Demon. He's walking off on his own power, so he looks to be okay, and looks like he'll be ready to go here in a matter of moments. Real quick, a South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Battle of the Bishops tonight. Bishop Kelly visiting Bishop McGinnis. And right now, the Irish out to an early lead. Bishop McGinnis leads Bishop Kelly 14-0.
Battle of the Bishops.
By the way, both teams still looking for the first victory of the year.
Yeah, when's the last time you said that? Doesn't happen very often.
Second down, 3 play. Calvert option. He'll keep it. He'll have the first down into Duncan territory. Still on his feet. Sidesteps at a Demon, but stepped out of bounds in the process. But a nice, healthy run by Hayden Calvert.
We talked earlier. Hayden's got the ability to carry the ball. He showed it there. He's got good speed. Just stepped outside and are out of bounds, but great job. Move those chains.
A 21-yard pickup for Hayden Calvert. First down and 10. Ball marked at the 39-yard line. 3 receiver set. Back to Isaiah Hammonds. He has a hole. He's at the 35, close to the 30. About a 9-yard run there by Isaiah Hammonds, running hard as we've come to expect here.
Yeah, Isaiah's just really turned it on. He's, like I said, he's put on probably, what, 10, 15 pounds, when you say, from last year probably, and always ran hard, but boy, it's real noticeable this year. I mean, he finishes every run hard and really squares up his pads and goes and initiates contact with people and does a great job all the way around. It's going to be a good one for the Blue Jays the next 2 years.
8-yard pickup, second down and 2. Play action, Hayden to throw, has a receiver wide open, it's DeAndre Jones, touchdown Blue Jays, what a throw, what a catch, 31-yard connection.
Yeah, perfect route, perfect pass protection, great job Blue Jays. That's a big time pass, look on the replay there, just right on the numbers. 6 points for the good guys. See if we can get the extra point in here and tie this thing up.
Jays pull within a point, 7-6. Isaac on trying to tie it up here in Duncan, Oklahoma. Snap, hold, kick is away, and it is good. We're tied 7-7. Hayden Calvert to DeAndre Jones on 31 beautiful yards to tie it up. Timeout from Duncan. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
Mm-hmm. We're being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Offense on the scoreboard for the Blue Jays. Hayden Calvert to DeAndre Jones. Give credit to the offensive line as well. All day to throw the football. DeAndre caught it in stride to tie this one up 7-7. Jays to kick it off right to left on the radio dial. 8:33 to play in quarter number 2. Izak kicks this one deep. From the goal line, here's a return to the 10, 15, angling to the far side, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and finally hauled down at midfield. Nice return for the Duncan Demons, as they'll have great field position in a 7-7 ball game.
Yeah, I mean, that won't make the Blue Jay staff very happy, that coverage on the kickoff, but got to come out, see if Big 45 can get. I'm sure they've been over on the sideline working on some adjustments, and
yeah,
we'll see what they've came up with on this defensive stance for the Blue Jays.
Ball right at midfield, the big D logo for Duncan or Demons, probably Duncan. Ball at midfield, first down and 10. 8:19 to play, quarter number 2. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Garland, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to the sophomore running back, and he'll get up near the 45-yard line, pick up a 5 yards. Second down and 5 for the Demons.
Chaputa's the one that's in on the tackle, bringing him down with that 5-yard gain. But, you know, you're not happy if you're the Blue Jay defense giving up 5 yards on first down. I mean, we got to fix that.
Duncan needs the 40. Pass this time, caught at the 41, stretching to the 40. It appears the Demons will have a fresh set of downs at the 5-yard reception hauled in by number 7, Landon Holtus, another 5'10 sophomore.
Last 2 plays, you're watching David. I mean, they're getting in there and getting into his legs and just trying to disrupt that first step for him. He's so explosive typically off the ball. So far, the Demons have done a good job against him.
1st and 10. Back to the running game on the right side. Cuts it at the 40, down at the 37. Here comes a flag thrown by the referee. It's going to be a hold as Nico Pena was able to get toward the quarterback and was held. And so that will back Duncan up 5 yards. Really a fast-paced game, Phil.
It is.
7:39 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're almost near the halfway mark of the first half.
We might have restaurant options after the game.
The options would be more because we're usually out of here.
It's dark.
10:30.
Yeah. Pizza Hut, last time we were down, stayed open for us. That was nice of them.
Do I need to bill that
eating
establishment
now? Sponsored, yeah. Send them a bill.
So the penalty back to midfield will be 1st down and 20. Ball's in the center of the field. Duncan needs the 30. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Blue Jays will bring 4. Garland will keep it up the middle. Not much there on the tackle for Guthrie. 61, Trayvon Braxton. 5'11", 205 defensive lineman. He's a sophomore. Pick up a 3 yards. 2nd down and 17.
I think you're going to continue to see a lot of adjustments here for the Blue Jays. Yeah, but we talked about in the pregame. I mean, they've got to control number 15 for Duncan. If they control Garland, it's going to be a good night for the Blue Jays. So far, he's been able to get loose a few times.
2nd down, 17. Demons to throw. Garland avoids pressure now, but it can't avoid it any longer. Down he goes as the Blue Jay defensive front gets to him. This time, it's a sack. Great penetration there by the defensive line. Braxton again, back-to-back play, set up his teammates as he was able to get into the backfield, and 3 or 4 Jays in on the tackle. All the way back to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, good job by the D-line, getting a good push. Keep those big boys for Duncan off our linebackers so they can go be athletic and make plays.
3rd down and 24. 4 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Garland obviously has to throw for this one. Here's a pressure again, running for his life on the far side to the line of scrimmage and driven out of bounds at midfield. And Duncan will have to punt the football away. Well, 3 great plays in a row there by the defensive.
Great job. And you saw number 16 for the Blue Jays, Jacob Varnell, speed again there and took a perfect angle. Looked like Garland might be able to turn the edge and pick up some real yards, and Jacob just played it perfectly. Great angle. Use that sideline as the 12th man, and Demons are kicking the ball.
Driven out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 48, so it's officially 4th down and 22. Garland to punt the football away for the 2nd time. His first punt was a low line drive. Benefited with a bad bounce for the Demons. This was a low bounce. Here's a flag thrown, another low line drive punt. Great bounce out of bounds at the 23-yard line, but there is a flag down at the line of scrimmage. We'll have to check that one. And it will be a false start on the Demons.
There is a flag on the play.
Back them up 5 and punt the football again.
Yep. That's what I'd think.
I think Guthrie would hope Garland would be able to put some air underneath it and have a nice return. We'll see what they want to do here real quick. A South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Norman North leads Ed Memorial 15-0. Jinx leads Union 7-0. And no score between Broken Arrow and Owasso. Those are your 6A1 scores. We'll get to some 5A scores here as well as we await. And it looks like Guthrie's going to decline the penalty and take it to 23. So real quick, let's take a look at some 5A scores. Midwest City leads Noble 7-6. Sapulpa leads Bartlesville 13-0. Star Spencer leads Western Heights 24-0. Bishop McGinnis now leading Bishop Kelly 21-0. And Carl Albert trails Dale City 14-13. Shawnee Ardmore tied 7-7. We'll get to the Piedmont score here after this play. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays from their own 23-yard line. Option play. Calvert will keep it 25-30, big hole, 35 to the 40. And he'll have contact at the 43. The big bodies will push him across the 45 and down at the 46-yard line. 23-yard run for Hayden Calvert.
Now, does Hayden Simpson get 3 yards on that rush? Because he pushed Hayden Calvert an extra 3 yards. So I think it's only right to give the big ugly 3 yards. What do you think?
There he is, pushing. Yeah, exactly 3 yards. Good run there by Hayden Calvert. Now Duncan's got to make sure they keep Calvert under control, along with Isaiah Hammonds, who gets the call here. He'll break a tackle. He'll get to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 1 yard, second down and 9. Real quick, scoring update. Pump City North at Piedmont here on your South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Pump City North 13, Piedmont 0.
Who did I pick to win that game?
You went with PC North.
I did.
I don't know if you ever picked Piedmont to win,
I know,
to be honest with you.
Happen.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I missed something.
No,
okay.
no.
I didn't know. Blue Jays next opponent on September 24th. Jays off for next week. Second down and 9 for the Blue Jays. 3 receivers, a tight end, and a running back. Calvert to throw, comes in the near side, caught by Ty Eaton, makes one guy miss, gets the midfield into Duncan territory at the 45, lowers his shoulder, and goes out of bounds in around the 43-yard line. Nice run after catch for Ty Eaton.
What I like about that play is Ty showed some aggression, really lowers his shoulder here and just lays the wood to number 5. Really finished that run. Great job by Ty.
And we get 2 yards after that big blow there.
Yeah.
As Guthrie done a good job of mixing in the run and the pass, led by offensive coordinator Jason Rice. Little Calvert, little Isaiah, then a little dump off. Of course, don't forget the big 31-yard connection earlier when DeAndre Jones. Here's a handoff to Isaiah across the 40, across the 35, finally hauled down at the 28-yard line. Took a couple of demons to bring Isaiah. A nice, tough run there by the junior.
Got a demon down on the field on the near sideline. Injury timeout here.
Contact at the 35. Isaiah got 7 more yards after contact.
And that's the thing we've noticed this year, right? I mean, he's just really finishing runs and doing a great job. He's got a burst to him, too, you know? I mean, he can really turn on the jets and get downfield.
Ball marked at the 28-yard line. It's first down and 10 for the Blue Jays. Hayden hands it off to Isaiah. He runs on the right side, breaks the tackle, cuts it at the 25, across the 20, and down near the 15-yard line. And Isaiah Hammonds will have 12 more rushing yards to his attack tonight.
What a great cut. Great cut by Isaiah there.
And Ronnie, it looks like the Guthrie offensive line really getting a big push as well, giving Isaiah some big holes to run through.
Yeah, Isaiah doesn't need a big hole to run through, but he's looking real good. The offensive line's getting a real good push right now, as you said.
All 5 offensive linemen. Go ahead and throw in Carson Wilder, the halfback, in there as well. First down and 10 from the Duncan 17-yard line. Isaiah in the motion. Hayden to throw. Nothing there, and throws it last second over the linebacker and falls incomplete. And pass intended for Ty Eaton. And really, if that one connected, I mean, I think Hayden put it exactly where it had to be, but to read the linebacker and the guy covering Ty Eaton was pretty darn good.
And he had some zip on that ball, too. I mean, he put it in there. Ty able to get a hand on it, just couldn't pull it in.
I was impressive. The throw was high, but it had to be because the linebacker underneath.
Right, he threw it where it had to go.
Well read. Incomplete pass. Second down and 10. Back to the running game. Back to Isaiah. Contact at the 15. He'll lean forward to about the 14. About a 3-yard pickup. So here we go. Third down and 7 for the Jays.
These third and long situations are always challenging.
7-7 ball game. 3:16. Duncan calls a timeout. I'm not taking a timeout with him because I've learned my lesson. You think the officials would be used to media timeouts. Now, especially this crew. This is a big-time officiating crew. I know one of them. I might have to give him a text at halftime.
I blame Chubbo. He's down there. He could go demand that they give us the full 60.
During your sideline days.
I would walk. You've seen me walk on the field, have you not?
You didn't have the orange glove, though.
Chubbo, storm on the field and talk to those guys.
Listen to me. I told him. I said, hey, can I get 60, man? He's like, yeah, I got you. Then, like, okay, go ahead.
Well, go tell him his 60's 30. We need to go 90.
and really 60 seconds, we really mean 70.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Yeah. Blue Jays out of the huddle on the far side as they approach the football. 3:15 to play in quarter number 2. Duncan scored first. Guthrie followed that up. It was tied 7-7. Guthrie in danger of taking their first lead of the night, but still plenty of work here to go. 3rd down and 8 yards to go from the Duncan 17-yard line. Harper, Eaton, Jones, the receivers. Calvert rolls to the right side. Looks into the end zone, wide open. DeAndre Jones hauls it in. A busted play by the secondary, and the Blue Jays capitalize on a 17-yard touchdown reception. DeAndre Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
I'll tell you what, this is another big time. Watch this replay here. Just buys himself some time with his feet, waits for it, sees wide open, and just puts a perfect ball right on there.
The only thing, really, I mean, he was wide open. There wasn't a demon within 15 yards. The only thing was he going to be able to make the catch as he had to go down to his knees.
Right.
And he did. Extra point for Ezok and the Jays, who now lead at 13-7, trying to make it 14-7. Snap, hold, kick is away, and it is good. But Jays trailed at 7-0, but have scored the last 2 times to take a 14-7 lead with 3:09 to play in quarter number 2. Timeout from Halliburton Stadium in Duncan, Oklahoma. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know that Guthrie Tag Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tag Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tag Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Blue Jays, first lead of the night, comes with 3:09 to play in quarter number 2. Jays will kick right to left. On your 93.7 FM radio dial, stay tuned. Golden Chick halftime show here in 3 minutes plus some change up game time. Ezok approaches the football, kicks this one deep. This one will be returned from the 1-yard line. Actually stepped into the end zone, back in the end zone, so not returnable in high school football. Duncan Demons will have it 1st down and 10. And what a great play here by Calvert to Jones for the 2nd time here tonight.
Yeah, you know, he uses his feet so well. He's very comfortable rolling out. He sets his feet. Look at this, perfect. Sets his feet, throws the ball like you said. DeAndre just need to make sure he caught it. There wasn't anybody within 10 yards around him. 6 points for the good guys.
77-yard drive for the Blue Jays. Again, Hayden Calvert to DeAndre Jones for the 17-yard connection. 2nd time those guys have connected. That is your John Vance Motors scoring summary. Demons back on the field offensively. 1st down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Garland, the quarterback, 2 receivers to each side. His big tailback now on his left side. That's Christopher Kautz, the sophomore. Kautz gets the call, and not much there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage as the Blue Jays, Jackson Walters and Spade Poole on the tackle.
The confusion in the backfield for the Demons on that play. They didn't really know what we were going to do, and that play didn't seem to have a real chance from the beginning.
Duncan gone back to more of their running style. They really had their most success when they were throwing the ball.
Yeah.
2nd down and 10, they will throw here. Garland, here comes Shaputis. Down goes Garland back at the 15-yard line. Big 45. You can double team him for so long, but then he finally gets in there for the sack.
I'll tell you, he is a man-child. He is that head of the snake and just does a fabulous job all the way around.
Guthrie takes the timeout. Aaron, how are we on breaks? We got one more? Oh, more perfectly. We are commercial free for the rest of this 1st half.
Hey.
Guthrie leading Duncan 14-7. He just tuned in. By the way, great great viewing audience on our YouTube page, and I appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Again, you can watch the video of this broadcast. Go to GuthrieNewsPage.com, click the main story, or you can go to YouTube, search Guthrie News Page. It's there. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell to be notified when we go live as well. And, of course, on Hot 93.7 FM.
And we love to get the feedback from folks that are joining us on YouTube. You know, it always makes our day. When we hear from folks, you know, able to watch my grandson, able to watch this, able to watch that. It's been nice for us to be able to provide that service.
Justin Fortney, Eli Fortney watching the ball game back in Guthrie. Appreciate them tuning in as well. Chris Talbot, Blue Jay alum, also watching the ball game. Appreciate you guys checking in with us tonight. 3rd down and 15 for the Demons. They'll run the ball with Counts. He's going backwards. Finally goes forward a little bit, but tackled, and Guthrie will spend another timeout. So now Duncan's going to have to punt the football away. 4th down and long, and Guthrie's going to have over 2 minutes to work with.
Yeah, great time management by the Blue Jays sideline there. And I tell you what, you know, speed is everything, right? I mean, speed is everything. When you've got kids that can run, man, it gives you so many more options as a coaching staff on the other side of the ball. Right? I mean, you can just go really impact the ball game, and we've seen that tonight. I mean, the Blue Jays are noticeably the faster team on the field tonight.
Again, a reminder, the Blue Jays will be off next week. So
what are we going to do?
Well, last year we went to watch Carl Albert Bixby's what we did last year. Yeah,
that's when we found out there was a difference between Bixby and 5A football.
Big hello to Seth Robbins, Bo Robbins, checking it out in Guthrie, watching it from the comfort of their couch tonight.
What time is it? How many chicken tenders did Seth have?
Well, speaking of which, stay tuned. Golden Chick halftime show had Golden Chick this week.
Seth should be like a paid sponsor, like an endorsement guy,
like on our commercials.
Yeah.
He might be Clucky the chicken. He might be.
Could be. There's times I don't know where he's at. That's true.
4th down, 15. Punt formation inside the 5. It's another low line drive punt. Someone blocked it. What was the ball? The Guthrie?
I don't know who touched that ball.
It's at the 35 is where it's picked up. So see if we can see what happened on the replay. It went off the back of a Demon. He kicked it in the back of his helmet. Great job on Aaron Ryburn on the. In fact, we can rewind it here.
Who caught that shot, though? Was that?
Oh boy. So here we go. Guthrie's offense onto the field at the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10. Guthrie leading 14-7. 2 minutes and 12 seconds on the second quarter game clock. Jason go get another score here.
Yeah, very great field position. Plenty of time.
This is your Calvert to DeAndre Jones area too. 3 receivers to the far side. 1st down and 10. Calvert rolling. Throws it to the far sideline. Caught inside the 30. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. DeAndre Jones with the reception.
Stop that clock, which is good. Get the play in. Get set up.
Our TV viewers, we're trying to work on our second camera that we tried hardwire, we tried wireless, and it's just struggling. We'll try it at halftime.
I can run up and take a look at it. Yeah.
2nd down and 4 for the Blue Jays. Clock stop with 2:06. Now it's into motion. Calvert rolling to the near side, sets his feet, has a man. It's caught inside the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone. Jalen Harper with the touchdown reception from 29 yards out.
What an absolute fabulous job of blocking downfield by DeAndre Jones. You catch it on the replay, you'll see number 2. One guy left that has any chance at all after the great pitch and catch here. And watch this block, Chris. You see it right at the top of your screen, right here. Fabulous job. Never gave up on it. Great job blocking those skinny linemen. Love to see that.
And Ronnie, a gamble down on the field by the cornerback.
Yep, cornerback went after that ball, came up, missed the thing, and he was off to the races. Great block by number 2, DeAndre.
Isak on for the PAT. It's up plenty long enough, and it is good. Guthrie with 2 touchdowns in about a minute span to take a 21-7 lead. We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep it here. But remember, Phil, all this was set up by the defensive pressure. Shaputis and company got it all going. Guthrie able to use their timeouts. Great coaching over there by Coach Beebe and the staff to set up his offense, who struck quick.
Yeah, it was textbook what you'd like to see. Of course, got an assist with the punt that went off the back of the Demon and gave the Blue Jays fabulous field position. But I'm going to tell you what, plenty of time on the clock. They could have been on their own 35. They had plenty of time to get downfield. I'm not so sure if they didn't run that play down here, they wouldn't have went 75 yards for a touchdown. But it was a fabulous job. Everything worked out great.
Blue Jays go on a quick drive, 35 yards. Jalen Harper with the touchdown reception. Pass thrown by Hayden Calvert from 29 yards out. That is your John Vance Motors scoring summary. John Vance Motors is where it's comfortable to buy a car.
It's all true.
It's all true.
It's all true. Car, truck, van, expedition.
So you look at it, Isaiah Hammonds, 3 rushing touchdowns in week 0. 3 rushing touchdowns last week again in the win against PC West. No rushing touchdowns tonight. The script has flipped. Hayden Calvert with 3 passing scores tonight. That's a great sign for this offense.
Oh yeah, I mean when you can throw it and run it, I tell you what, you're going to win a lot of football games in 5A in the state of Oklahoma. You're going to win a lot of football games anywhere if you can do those 2 things. But kids look really sharp right now. A little bouncy to begin, but really have really turned it around in the second quarter.
Ezek's kick, center field. Here's the return from the 5-yard line. Center to the 10, angling to the near side, across the 15, to the 20, 25, 30. Driven out of bounds in around the 35-yard line. On the tackle for the Blue Jays, Cole Whitfield, jersey number 9, the senior.
Yeah, Cole's a kid that a legacy on the program. His big brother played linebacker for the Blue Jays. Cole's had a nice career here for the Jays, 2-year starter. Doing a really good job out there. Got tall. Cole got tall. Was he 6'1" probably?
Yeah. So Guthrie has 1 timeout left. Not sure they're going to be able to put Duncan in the same situation as they did before. You certainly think Duncan's probably going to run the football here with 1:50 left in the first half. Although they do have 5 receivers out there. Quick screen pass caught behind the line of scrimmage. Just now getting the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, nice.
A few more yards after that. A nice run play out of the 41-yard line. 6-yard pickup. And they tackled him inbounds as the clock continues to roll. 1:35, 1:34 to play here in quarter number 2.
The other thing, too, you're seeing some different numbers rotate in on for the Blue Jay defense. We've talked about that. Probably the most depth the Jays have had in several years.
Yeah, at all positions.
Right.
2nd down 4 play. Garland throws it. It's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. It falls incomplete. On the coverage for Guthrie was Cole Whitfield. Intended receiver for the Duncan Demons was number 7, Landon Holthus, sophomore.
A lot of sophomores for the Demons, and I told you, we talked about in the pregame. I was talking to athletic director Bobby Cook, and he said, we got a lot of young kids out there, and you're seeing that, but, a lot of good-looking young athletes. So I think Duncan's a team to watch in the next couple of years.
3rd down and 4. 4 receivers set. We'll go back to the running game here, and Guthrie sniffs that one out. Great job there by Landon Herzl, fielding his spot for the tackle for a loss. Or was that Delonte Glover?
That was Delonte.
Excuse me, I apologize.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't know if you noticed, but he's 235. We don't want to mess with him.
Guthrie spends a timeout. 1:08 left in the half. Excuse me, sorry, Delonte Glover. Hey, real quick, coming up, Golden Chick halftime show. We'll have the John Vance Motors scoring summary. We'll also take a look at some first half highlights. And early in the week, Phil and I were on the high school huddle, which is every Wednesday night on 93.7 FM. We have the high school huddle, and the OSSA this week approved esports.
Yeah.
Esports, what's that? That's online gaming.
For guys my age, it's Pac-Man.
Exactly. So we're gonna share our 7-minute discussion about that and how it's going to be very popular. We do believe. I mean, there will be state championships handed out not this year but next year.
Yeah, and we were talking about it, and I think in 5 years, I really do. I bet there's more kiddos participating in esports than there is any other activity in the state of Oklahoma. We'll be interested to see if that develops, but I bet it does.
Our discussion at halftime.
It won't take 5 years, Phil.
Thinks it's going to be faster.
Was that Ronnie?
Yeah, it was.
He needs to know his role. He doesn't just jump in there like that.
4th down 4, punting time for the Demons. They do punt this one away. It's a high punt, best punt of the night. Fair catch called for at the 42 by Jackson Walter. So Guthrie's offense will have 61 seconds to work with. with leading it 21-7 over the Duncan Demons.
Yeah, I don't know. What you got? A minute one? I don't see any reason why we wouldn't air it out and try to go get 7 more, right?
Absolutely.
You know, we'll
use the sideline.
Yeah.
Clock will stop for first down. Say real quick, a big hello to Karen and Dennis Oaks watching the broadcast as well. Appreciate the Oaks family.
Of course, Dennis has been the announcer for Guthrie football for 178 years.
I stopped after 150.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got him fired up over the years.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about it.
First down and 10, low snap. Hayden retrieves it, going backwards, dumps it off, caught by Isaiah just now to the line of scrimmage, driven out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And pick up a 3, but Hayden did a good job of just getting rid of the football.
Yeah.
54 seconds left here in quarter number 2. Again, Guthrie trailed this ball game 7-0 with 9:58 to play in the second quarter, but a touchdown at 8:33 mark, the 3:09 mark, and the minute 58 mark. Now they're trying to get another score here in the next 54 seconds. Second down and 7 play upcoming. Balls at the Guthrie 40-yard line. Still a lot of work to do here. 3 receiver set. Calvert to the far side, caught at the first down marker. Across Duncan midfield, into Duncan Terry, out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That's well done to make the play and to get out of bounds.
Yeah, doing a very good job, doing exactly what they need. Still 48 seconds on the clock. Move the chains.
Jones with the reception of 17 yards. Ball marked at the 46-yard line. Jays, still plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Isaiah Hammond's down the left side of Calvert in the gun. Hayden to throw, has all day. Center of the field, it's through the hands at the 35-yard line. DeAndre Jones, boy, Phil, if he catches that one, he's running for about another 10 yards.
Yeah, he just got his head turned around too quick, didn't watch the ball in, trying to get upfield.
You know, when you're in the hurry-up offense, your mind hurries up.
Everything does.
Everything speeds up.
Yeah.
And remember, DeAndre, if I remember correctly, didn't play much offense last year. So this is all
here and there.
Yeah, this is all new. Second down and 10. Still plenty of time with 44 seconds. Jays are out of timeouts. Trips receivers to the left. Calvert rolls to the left. Goes near side, and it's caught and driven out of bounds. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
That's a great route.
DeAndre Jones with the reception. Ronnie, great route.
Absolutely. What a great route ran by DeAndre Jones. Calvert put that ball right on the money. Only spot he could throw it, and he hit it there and stride and got out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Third down and 1. Ball's at the 36. Actually, they're going to look at it. I think they're going to be shy. The officials are looking to see if they need a measurement. Clock stop right now with 39 ticks. And the officials will measure this one.
Yep.
And I think we have our second camera working. So no one move. No one move. Second camera's working. We're going to have to bring the chains all the way across the field here. Also at halftime, Golden Chick Halftime Show, we'll have a look at some scores from around the state of Oklahoma. A lot of great games this week, a lot of rival games this week. Cushing-Perkins playing on our sister station, 105.5 right now.
Should be a heck of a ball game.
Guthrie trying to add more points here before the half, 39 seconds left. I thought they were more than a yard shy of the first down, but this gives Guthrie's offense more time to
get ready,
discuss, and get ready for the next play. And our camera guys, both camera guys are on
first down,
had the same shots.
Ooh, first down for the good guys.
Just by nose.
My nose or your nose, Ronnie?
My nose, actually.
Oh, okay. It's my nose about 1/8 of an inch. Chris, I'm a little surprised you didn't tell our listeners and viewers that I saved everybody's life tonight on the way down.
We did. There was 2 instances where one really
we're laughing about it, but it could have been bad. I mean,
a big old cement truck, whatever.
Yeah, gravel truck.
Okay, big old. It was big.
This would be a good time for me to tell you I had my eyes closed the whole time.
Mine were tighter than yours. Back to action. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays from the 36. Calvert rolling, sets his feet, throws it, and incomplete as Ty Eaton ran a different route than what Hayden had in mind. Second down and 10, 35 seconds to play here in the first half.
You know, this is really good for this offense, too, to be able to have this situation, right, to practice this, and because this is going to come up later. You're going to need a drive like this late in a tight ball game at some point in the year. I tell you, these reps these kids are getting in a game situation are huge right now.
Blue Jays will up with 3 receivers. Ball's at the Duncan 36-yard line. Calvert slaps the hands, rolls to the right side, plants his feet, throws it back to Isaiah. It's caught inside the 20 and tackled out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 13. What a throw. It was dangerous there for a second, though.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tip my hat to Jason Rice. What a great play call. Absolute great play call. Yeah, Jason, Jason's been on the staff for years and years and years, but I tell you, he's really, really grown as a play caller.
27 seconds. Calvert to throw. Has all day. Center of the field. DeAndre Jones almost had it at the back of the end zone. It falls incomplete.
I tell you, they did everything right except for getting it in.
DeAndre almost had his 3rd touchdown of the night. Went up, and there was 3 demons around him, but he had a chance.
Yeah, put the ball right where it needed to be. Plenty of time. 21 ticks on the clock. Second down and 10.
Boy, how many times have we said what a beautiful throw that is?
He's been on tonight. There's no doubt about it. Kid's got a bright future.
Second down and 10 from the 13. Center of the field again, and this should be pass interference. There it is.
Offset penalties.
Rico Watson.
2 flags now.
Watson didn't get on the line in time.
Rodney Phillips down on the sideline, as you hear. 2 flags, didn't get set, and they got interfered with. So they will offset. 16 seconds left. That's still plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, Guthrie can get one more first down inside the 5.
Mm-hmm.
False start on the Blue Jays is the call.
Replay the down, second down. Ball's at the 13-yard line.
Official calls a legal formation.
Legal formation. 3 receivers to the right. Hayden Calvert in the shotgun. He rolls to his right side. Plants his feet, looking. Has a man open. Can they connect on the far side? They do, and they're going to call him inbounds on the far side. Ty Eaton. What a catch.
They're going to get the stick set and set the whistle. They're going to have to be ready to go, so I expect the Blue Jays to down it here, unless they got a play in.
I think they called him out of catch out of bounds.
No, they gave him the first down, right?
And we got replay. We can take a look at this again. It looked like his feet were down in bounds.
Yeah, catch. He catches the ball, but then goes out of bounds is what I'm thinking the call is.
I'm sorry, Ronnie. Yeah.
He didn't give the clock motion to keep going. He just went with the straight stop the clock motion.
Well, that was that's a great job by Ty. That's a great catch by Ty. Of course, Ty last year started as a sophomore and got a lot of valuable snaps, and you can just tell the difference. That 1 year of playing on Friday nights makes all the difference in the world with these kids as far as confidence, just being comfortable out there. And it really shows with Ty as well this year.
Sorry, just doing a little homework here. I want to make sure we get this play saved for the playback here. Nice play there by Ty Eaton. Again,
great job.
Great throw.
Yeah.
8 seconds left on the game clock. So here you go. I know
what I'm doing.
You got to throw it, obviously. Might have 2 chances, maybe. Ball's marked at the. Are you running it?
I'm running. I'm giving it to 30 and telling them to go eat. That's what I'm doing.
I think I'm going to try to throw it first.
I think they will, but
get 2 shots here.
Yeah.
Ball's marked at the 3-yard line. First and goal. Calvert to throw. Quick strike. And is it caught or intercepted? We got a decision here by the referees. Oh, that's going to be intercepted, I guarantee.
No, he came
out. Touchdown.
Touchdown,
Blue Jays. Carson Wilder. Don't replay it yet. Yeah, holy cow. I thought the way Carson went back after the ball.
I mean, that'll work too. Other than a run. That'll work too. How many games have I won as a head coach?
0?
0. I'm undefeated, though. I'm 0-0. Great job.
Blue Jays scored for the 4th time in this quarter. 2 seconds left on the game clock here in quarter number 2. Izak trying to make it a 28-7 ball game. It's a line drive and does not get over, and it's no good. So the score sticks 27-7. 2 seconds to play. And did I jinx it earlier that this was a fast-paced game, and now it's kind of slowed down a little bit, but we'll slow it down if we're going to score 4 touchdowns in 1 quarter.
Yeah, great job. Tale of 2 quarters, no doubt, for the Blue Jays. And you could tell, too, defensively, there were some adjustments made. We've said this over the years. I don't think there's anybody better at making on-field adjustments defensively than Kelly Beebe. I think he does a fabulous job, and the whole staff does. But you can tell they made some adjustments defensively and figured a few things out. And then, my Lord, what kind of game is Hayden Calvert having tonight? I mean, he's just lighting it up. Doesn't seem to be able to do anything wrong right now. I don't know what his stat line is, but it's going to be impressive. Well, I think most of the incompletes, to be quite frank, have been drops.
There's been a couple in there.
A couple drops.
4 passing throws, touchdowns tonight.
Yeah, in the second quarter.
In the second quarter.
That's right.
Guthrie leads at 27-7. Blue Jays back in the end zone, and that's another John Dance Motor scoring summary. Blue Jays will kick this one off and in this first half.
Whew. Just got a scoring update. I know we're going to cover that, but look at that one.
Yeah, we're going to get to that one. South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Bishop McGinnis leading Bishop Kelly 35-0.
Got a smug look by our resident Irish team member here. Just want to remind her I picked the Irish to win.
Izak to kick. This one's going to be a little short sky, bouncing at the 20, balls loose, picked up at the 18 and down at the 25, and that's the way we'll end the first half. Slow start for the Blue Jays in the first quarter, but boy, did it spark quick in the second quarter as they scored 27 unanswered points to go into the locker room leading 27-7.
Yeah, everything's working right now for the Blue Jays on the offensive side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball. Clean up the kicking game a little bit, but I'll tell you, overall, you got to be happy if you're a Blue Jay coach and member going into the locker room.
Guthrie 27, Duncan 7, back after this with the Golden Chick halftime show. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? One cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic cheesecake blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
Welcome back. Halliburton Stadium here in Duncan, Oklahoma. It is the Golden Chick halftime show. Guthrie Bluejays leading the Duncan Demons 27-7. Big thank you to Lula once again and the Golden Chick folks sponsoring our halftime show. Golden Chick sponsors a lot of things in town, Langston Lions as well. And no matter what you look at, whether it's a program or a Guthrie football program or something dealing with Guthrie football, Guthrie athletics, Golden Chick is always involved.
Yeah, they do a great job. Great service, great food, great community supporters. We want everybody to go out there, and we know everybody is. They're the number 1 or 2 ranked store in the country every year, and that starts with Lula, no doubt, the leadership.
I had the roasted chicken with, what did I go with? I always go with the corn nuggets or the French fry. Oh, I went mac and cheese.
What's a corn nugget?
Corn nugget.
Okay, well, that doesn't help me. I'm just... what's a corn nugget? What is it?
Corn inside like a...
Is it like a batter?
Yeah, batter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Not supposed to do that to corn.
Oh, well, that's good. Whatever,
I'm sure
whatever Golden Chick does.
No, it's good.
It's really good.
It just freaks me out a little bit.
Duncan High School Marching Band at halftime performing here. And, dang it, Guthrie trailed 7-0 with 9:58 to play in quarter number 2. And then there was 27 unanswered points. We're going to have highlights and scoring recaps a little bit later on here at the Golden Chick halftime show. But we're going to go ahead and take our opening timeout here on the halftime show. When we come back, Phil and I will discuss esports. We have the high school huddle. We will replay that portion of it for you and get our thoughts on esports coming to OSSAA.
Do I have any eligibility left?
I think you're all. Well, you don't Oklahoma eligibility.
Eligibility, right? Pac-Man. Is that a neat? I'm deadly with Pac-Man. Give me a Pizza Hut, personal pan pepperoni pizza, big old Coke, with John Bon Jovi playing on the jukebox. I could win some games.
Guthrie 27, Duncan 7. Guthrie's winning games so far, but it got another half to play. Take a timeout. Come back here on the Golden Chick halftime show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Duncan High School Marching Band performing here, Halliburton Stadium. This is the Golden Chick halftime show. Got plenty of time to get over there. If you're watching the broadcast, get in your car, turn on the 93.7 FM. Get back set for the second half action. Get a sweet tea for me.
Sweet tea.
Guthrie leads it 27-7. Go ahead and go to our special again. Just kind of set this up. High school huddle each Wednesday night, 7 o'clock throughout the high school football season. Phil and I talk everything from 6A all the way down to Class C football, and really enjoy talking a lot of times off the field.
Yeah.
And we have OSSAA approved a esports this week, and Phil and I were able to talk about that. Let's go ahead and join that. Again, this was from the high school huddle on Wednesday night.
A new sport sanctioned today, Phil. It's a 3-year deal. Esports is official for the OSSAA. Now, there's like a handful of states, more than a handful of states that has
big business.
This. But anyway, esports. So there will be state not this year. We'll get to that in a second. But there will be state championships given out on a variety of video games. And you're fighting back, Phil. You're fighting back.
I think
let me give you the details here. Okay, the OSSAA enters an agreement, a 3-year deal with the gaming platform Play VS. I don't know if it's Play Versus or Play VS, whatever it is. It's a 3-year deal. The first year
will be an exhibition year. So schools are going to play each other in a variety of games. We'll get to the games here in a second. And then there will be a state championship, a state tournament, if you will, at the end of the year. So this year's state tournament, again, it's all an exhibition.
Yeah.
Next year will be a state championship. A trophy will be placed in the school, into the trophy case somewhere for 2 years. Apparently, there's about 15 Oklahoma colleges that offer scholarships for esports. Amy Castle, who we know very well, one of the directors at the OSA, she will overlook that. The rules meeting, September 20th, put that down.
There's rules?
Apparently there's rules. The competition starts September 28th.
Cool.
And they will compete on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
You know my gut reaction to this, but tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
But I think it's great. I mean, it's big business. There's professional leagues, big money. I mean, this is a real thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And, I congratulate and commend OSSA for doing this. I mean, I think it's good. It gives another activity for our kids to get involved in that's positive, that can help them get scholarships and further their education. So I think it's great.
The OSSA did a straw poll of how many schools would be interested in this, and I believe 60 schools came back and said, yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
But I think now that it's there, I think it will be more than that, looking into that. And, another thing, there's a lot of the Oklahoma City public schools. There's a lot of participation in that. I think there'll be a lot of participation as this gets more and more and more. But you have somebody like that does want to. If you go to Capitol Hill, U.S. Grant, Northwest Class, and I'm just naming 3 schools. I mean, you can say other schools out there in the state of Oklahoma, but you don't want to go play football because you might not be athletic, or you don't want to go.
It's just not your thing.
Just not your thing.
Yeah. Well,
here's another resource that you can go out and work on being good at something, and it's an extra activity, so you have to keep your grades up. If you're not making the grades, you can't compete against other schools.
Right.
You can't compete in the state tournament. So I think this would be a big boost for some schools.
It could be the difference between a kiddo staying eligible and applying himself in school so that he can participate in something he loves or she loves, and not. And, I mean, so Karen Ann did just point out that Lance may have a chance at a scholarship. so and I think she's right. Lance is a wee bit of a gamer. So, but no, I it's kind of my job as the resident old guy to go, oh, come on, right? And I like to play that role. But at the end of the day, I think you got to remember, too, it's the Oklahoma Secondary Schools Activities Association, not athletic associate. It's activities,
music, drama,
speech. So there's there's a lot of wonderful things out there that are great for Oklahoma kids, and this is another one of those things. So I think it's great, and like I said, if it helps just a few kids, it's worth it, right? But I bet I'll make a prediction. I bet 5 years from now, there's more kids doing this than any other activity in the state of Oklahoma.
I wouldn't doubt it. And how cool would it be for a student? And there's this there's a club, kind of like club gaming as well. But how cool it would be somebody to win a state championship, earn a scholarship. I know UCO has a big deal. I know the YMCA. I'm a board member on the YMCA here locally.
Oh, don't I know? Oh, fundraiser.
I got YMCA Coach of the Year. I thought you'd point that out, but
bought it himself. Go ahead.
But they now YMCA competes in these esports activities.
I think it's good. I think it's good for the kids. It's good for our state. So. Times are changing, right?
Absolutely.
Things evolve.
You want to know what some of the games that participate?
Sure. Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
League of Legends. Never heard of that. I don't know what that is. But League of Legends.
Pong on here?
Who?
Pong?
I don't know.
How about Pac-Man?
Oh, we'll get to that in a second. I do have a question for you. Okay. Madden 21. We know that one. Yeah. Rocket League.
No clue.
Smite.
Nope.
Okay. Splatoon 2.
Sounds painful.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Sounds like something to be interesting.
And the other one is the soccer. Is it FIFA or FIFA? Soccer 21.
I'm doing so well.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either.
It's Soccer 20.
I think it's FIFA actually.
FIFA?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know there's a soccer parent out there that can tell us, but I think it's FIFA.
So FIFA 21. So those are the games out there. So anyway,
that's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to go out and win a state championship for
me personally,
yes, if you had to go out and win a state championship.
Today or back in the day?
Both. If you had,
okay.
I mean, you haven't played a video game in a few years.
Pong, Pac-Man. I was dominant at the Pizza Hut in Eureka, Kansas, in Pac-Man.
Oh, you said now Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man?
Oh, well, Pac-Man.
Okay.
The original, buddy. Yeah. No, I mean, you'd walk in the Pizza Hut, right around the left, sit right there, go get your personal pan pepperoni pizza.
Bon Jovi playing in the background.
Oh, yeah, jukebox going, and away we went for hours.
Yeah.
Hours, which that's what old folks like me got to remind ourselves. We had video games. They just weren't done in the comfort of our house.
Right.
We had to go to the
with
arcade.
3D graphics.
Yeah, they weren't cool.
Online with your buddies.
And the first time we got Pong, remember Pong?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, for hours.
Atari?
Atari. I think back now and I'm like, okay, we ate mud, basically, is what we did. That's how evolved my generation was. So, yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, I've never gotten into it. All of my kids have played it. All of them have played video games. They're even some now as adults will still hop on and play video games. So it's a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's just not my thing.
Right.
And I did try once with Ty years ago. He said, "Come on, Dad, sit down and play." I said, "Okay." I made like 2 minutes. Just could not process fast enough to do it. And I was like, I'm out. Yeah.
And that was our discussion on Wednesday night during the high school huddle. You can catch that every single Wednesday night, 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock here on Hot 93.7 FM. We also stream that live on Guthrie News Page Facebook and Guthrie News Page YouTube, just like how you're watching the game here tonight. Wednesday nights, a high school huddle. Always a fun show to talk with, Phil.
Oh, it's always a good time. And, it's fun for us because we get to talk about a variety of topics, just like the esports. I mean, it's always fun. It's interesting. I think back years ago when we used to do that and we'd have people call in. Yep. Still one of my favorite moments was when Keaton Page's dad, I think Casey Porter asked him.
David Page
said, how old was Keaton the first time he ever beat you in one-on-one? And he said, never beat me. And we said, what? And he goes, he was 9 years old. He took me to like triple overtime. I sunk a basket, beat him, never played him again.
It's a smart dad out there. Halftime score here in Duncan, Oklahoma. The Guthrie Bluejays leading the Duncan Demons by a score 27-7. Trying to find this button, Phil. I made this program and I can't find the button. Where's this button that's supposed to be? Brady, you have the button that's the halftime. That one. Yeah, that. No, not halftime. It's that one right there at the end of the quarter. There we go. There's a score for our video audience. 27-7. We need to take a timeout. We come back. Got a few more shout-outs to give out. Again, if you're watching a broadcast, text Phil or I or leave a message on our YouTube feed. We love to give you a shout-out here tonight as Guthrie leads Duncan 27-7. Come back. Take a look at first half highlights and the John Vance Motor scoring summary as well. Guthrie 27, Duncan 7. This is the Golden Chick halftime show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a new...
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
And we also got the rolls. Made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
Mm-hmm. We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
The Golden Chick halftime show rolls on with the John Vance Auto Group scoring summary right after this.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Golden Chick halftime show continues here in Duncan, Oklahoma on this Friday night. A reminder, the Blue Jays are off next week, so our next broadcast will be here in a couple of weeks when the Blue Jays travel to Piedmont. That's on Friday, September 24th course, the pregame's at 6:30. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. But do note, September 24th, Guthrie is off next week. So that will be our next broadcast here. Welcome back, Golden Chick Halftime Show. Real quick, give a big...
We're off next week, not the 24th.
We're off next week.
Yeah.
And we play the
Back
24th. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I might have said that wrong. I appreciate that.
Well, I just didn't want to confuse anybody other than myself.
Absolutely. A big hello to Tammy Clark watching back home as well.
Tammy?
Greg Gibson watching as well. Him and the family watching the ball game back home. Also, Kathy and Cody Hayes watching the broadcast. Appreciate that. Also, a big shout out to our friend Ryan Cotting watching the broadcast, a loyal viewer of the broadcast, and Steve Hardison, one of the big Blue Jay fans out there watching the broadcast as well. And one more good friend of ours, Sam Rice. Appreciate Sam checking us out tonight. And what do you got there?
Well, our good friend.
Use your words.
See, this is...
I used your line, didn't I?
Yes, and I don't like it when you do that. Our good friend Hetty Coleman, just also him and his beautiful wife watching the game at home, and we love it. We love it. That's why we do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so I could save your life.
Yeah. Big thank you to all of our great sponsors out there to allow us to come on the road. Real quickly, let's take a look at some of the first half highlights as the Blue Jays, again, 12-7-0, then scored 27 unanswered points here as a great catch by Ty Eaton inside the 10-yard line to get the Jays within scoring distance, unable to score, but they did score here. Calvert to DeAndre Jones, 31-yard touchdown reception to tie the ball game at 7-7, 8 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the second quarter. Hayden Calvert back to the air again, wide open. DeAndre Jones as Guthrie went on a 77-yard drive. Guthrie had their first lead 14-7 with 3 minutes and 9 seconds to play in the quarter. Guthrie's going to score 2 more times as Hayden Calvert was able to find Jalen Harper on a 29-yard touchdown reception, a 35-yard drive. Guthrie had a 21-7 lead with 1:58 to play in the half. And we're going to brag on the defense here in a little bit, but before that, a couple more great plays here. Calvert on a throwback play to Isaiah, and then it was Hayden Calvert finding Ty Eaton on that far sideline. Did a great job of staying in bounds, did Ty, as we get a... Uh-oh. There it is. Got another look at that one. And then the final score... Oh, went too far. Let's go back and get that one more score. I think this is it right here. Get the score here. It was Carson Wilder. We didn't have it. No, we don't have it tuned up yet on that one. We'll try to find that Carson Wilder
great
catch
play
here.
by Carson. No, had to battle for the ball. Had a wrestling match broke out during the football game, and Carson came out on top, and 6 more points for the good guys.
Try it one more time. See if this is the play here. Yeah, this is going to be the play. Carson Wilder, 4th passing touchdown, but Carson caught it in the end zone, and then it went out to the 1-yard line, and Carson did a good job of bringing the catch in.
Yeah, right there. He's got it.
He's got it right there. Possession, goal line, touchdown, and then the Duncan Demon was able to fight, get the ball afterwards, but
actually, Carson comes up. Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah, he goes back in and gets it. Yeah.
He stands. He's got the ball.
I get one catch a game.
Yeah, leave me alone.
This is my touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm not going away. So that is the scoring recap there. Guthrie leads at 27-7. Come back. Second half action. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck, Lynette, and Hope take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Golden Chick halftime show. Guthrie leading the Duncan Demons 27-7 here at halftime. About 2 minutes away from kicking off the second half. Scores real quick. We'll take a look at Class 5A football. Midwest City leads Noble 7-6. McAllister leads Ada 14-7. So Pulpit leads Bartlesville 20-14. Coweta leads their opponent, out-of-state opponent, 21-0. Ardmore leads Shawnee 14-7. MacArthur leads Lawton 14-7. Carl Albert trailing to Dale City 21-13. Those are your scores brought to you by our good friends at South Point Baptist Church. Take our final timeout of the Golden Chick halftime show. When we come back, it's second half action between the Jays and Demons. This has been the Golden Chick halftime show.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
At Generations Church, we exist to love God, love people, and serve both well. We're a multi-generational, multicultural church that believes in being a light to our city and our region. At Generations, we don't believe that church can be put in a box. We're a church that accepts all people from all walks of life, young, old, rich, and poor, and you will feel welcome at Generations. Join us at 10 a.m. every Sunday at 2524 West Noble in Guthrie, America. You can also join us at generationsguthrie.online.church.
Blue Jay fans, Guthrie FFA and 4-H Booster Club is raffling off chances to win a 2021 John Deere Gator. Chances for the raffle are $25 each, and only 800 tickets will be sold. The drawing for the Gator will be during the annual Pork Chop Dinner on October 15th at the Logan County Fairgrounds. They will also be selling tickets for the Pork Chop Dinner that evening. Advance tickets are $10 or $12 at the door. The dinner starts at 5 o'clock and will include in-person as well as to-go options. In conjunction with the raffle and dinner, there will be a live and silent auction taking place. For more information, contact one of the FFA or 4-H kids or call the Guthrie FFA at 405-260-6370. Guthrie FFA Pork Chop Dinner again, October 15th. Always a good time out there. Great pork chops will be there. Isaiah Hammond, 65 yards in that first half. Again, a healthy season for Isaiah. He will go over 1,000 rushing yards. And again, 3 rushing touchdowns against Shawnee, 3 rushing touchdowns against PC West. None tonight, but 4 passing scores for Hayden Calvert, who's on pace to be one of our candidates for the North Church Player of the Game. DeAndre Jones had it last week. Yep. He's got 2 touchdowns receptions tonight as well. Some other big catches. So some great candidates again for our North Church Player of the Game. That comes up in our Terra Insure Group post-game show.
Yeah, I don't foresee Calvert slowing down any in the second half. He's going to have his opportunities to get more up on the board in the second half, most definitely.
Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio. Mason Russell, Kel Evans, Braden Russell, Ronnie Phillips, Aaron Ryburn, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you on this Friday night. Glad you're spending a part of it with us here in Duncan, Oklahoma. As we're set for second half action, Isak will kick off right to left on your 93.7 FM radio dial as he approaches the football. We're underway, second half. Guthrie with a 27-7 lead. Here's the return, back playing at the 5, out to the 10, center of the field to the 15, and tackled on the far hash mark at around the 17-yard line. And the Duncan Demons will have a first down and 10. And Duncan's offensively came out, throwing the ball, moved the ball well. Yeah. I didn't get any points in the first quarter. Did get on the scoreboard first before Guthrie scored those 27 unanswered points.
Yeah, and it kind of went away from that. Of course, I don't think they went away because they thought it wouldn't. I mean, there was adjustments made, obviously. But I can tell you what, right now the Blue Jays are just hitting on all cylinders, and we'll see come out. See what Duncan's plan is for the second half.
Now I want to get this in here real quick, and we'll have a few seconds here as Duncan comes onto the football field. 2 receivers to each side of the formation. The quarterback, again, number 15, is Kenny Garland. He's a 5'10 senior. Running back on his right side. First down and 10. Garland to throw, comes to the near side. It's caught at the 20, and trying to be brought down, and finally will be hauled down on a nice play there by the Blue Jay defense. Was it Varnell or Poole? One of those two were in there, but we were bragging on that offense as they scored 3 touchdowns in a little less than 3 minutes in that first half, second quarter. It was the defense that put the pressure and allowed Guthrie to call timeouts and forced Duncan to punt the ball.
Yeah, we talked about it. I mean, when David's getting pushed up front and the D-line's getting pushed, it frees up those athletic linebackers. Good things happen for the Blue Jays.
Second down and 5. Demons will run for it. They'll get to the 25, a 2-yard pickup. So they'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 play for Duncan. Be a big boost here for this Guthrie defense to force a 3-and-out, a punt. If you can go score, and you can really put some doubt into Duncan's mind.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be tough at that point for Duncan to put anything together in the second half. They could, but it'd be tough.
4 receiver set, 3 to the far side. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 25. They need maybe the 26. They need beyond the 28 for a first down. So it's going to be 4th down and 1. Did not get it. We'll see what the Demons elect to do, and looks like they're going to punt the football away. Probably the smart move deep in their own territory.
Definitely not what you want if you're a Duncan Demon fan, but perfect if you're a Blue Jay fan. Came out, did a great job, get a 3-and-out, put together a good return here, stay away from mistakes, get that red-hot Blue Jay offense back on the field and see what they can do.
Ty Eaton, Jackson Walters back at their own 40-yard line. It is a fake, and they run it up the middle, and by that spot, they're not going to have the first down. The defense stands, and they will not. We'll take a look at that replay here as Varnell and company hold on the fake.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that was...
Still looking at it.
Well, we're taking a look, huh? Going to measure it?
They are going to measure it.
And just while we have a second, guys, something to look, keep your eye out on. Number 15, Landon Herzl. Sorry about that. Herzl. He made that tackle on the opening kickoff. Came up limping. He's been limping that entire series. So it's something to keep your eye on if you're a Blue Jay fan.
Well, I don't know. At first, it looked like they came up well short, but you see the spot, and they might have snuck it in there. I don't know.
It looked like they needed beyond the 28.
Yeah, I think they're going to get it. Yeah, I think that's a pretty nice spot.
Short.
Oh, they're short. Okay.
Short by a football. Short by a football. So Guthrie's offense will come onto the field.
Had a little suspense for everybody.
It was a lot closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Good job there by our camera crew. So Guthrie's offense onto the field. We mentioned Hayden Coward's 4 passing scores already tonight. DeAndre Jones with a touchdown reception. Carson Wilder with a touchdown reception. Jalen Harper with a touchdown reception. Play action. Hayden to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Throws it on the run. And it's going to be caught inside the 15-yard line. What a beautiful catch by Ty Eaton.
I'll tell you, when you can throw on the run like Calvert can, it adds so much. It just gives the offense so many options. And I'll tell you what, he's just having a whale of a game tonight. Doing a great job.
3 receiver set. Isaiah will get the call here on first. Oh, Calvert's going to keep it on the outside, inside the 10, inside the 5, driven out of bounds near the 5-yard line. Hayden did a great job of taking it out of the belly of Isaiah.
I think Hayden's wanting one on the ground is the way he's acting.
He had a rushing touchdown last week, as the Blue Jays will have it 2nd down and a yard. Isaiah up the middle, reaching. No signal yet.
A little short, looks like.
Maybe a little short.
Yeah, they're coming in.
It's a first down no matter what. If he doesn't get in, it's going to be a first down.
Yeah.
Our team just short of the goal line, inside the 1.
So Isaiah
said, let's do that again, Coach.
Yeah, that was fun. Hand off to Isaiah up the middle. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Isaiah Hammond's 7th touchdown of the season. His first tonight. Strike up the Guthrie Band.
Tell you what, right now, this offense is just hitting on all cylinders. The guys up front are doing a great job. Receivers are out blocking on the edge downfield. Everything's just clicking right now offensively for the Blue Jays.
First rushing score of the night for the Jays. Blue Jays increasing that lead now. 33-7. Ezok on for the PAT. Jays are It's a high snap. Calvert comes down with it. Kick is away, and it's good. It wasn't pretty, but it goes through the uprights, and Guthrie increases that lead now 34-7. 9 minutes and 26 seconds to play in quarter number 3. Timeout from Duncan. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tagging Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tagging Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tagging Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
Guthrie defense holds to begin the third quarter. Guthrie offense, they know what to do with it tonight, that's for sure. Their 5th touchdown, their first rushing touchdown. Isaiah Hemmons with a 1-yard rushing score. That is your John Vance Mutter scoring summary. Now the kickoff, fielded at the 30-yard line on a sky kick. Reversing his field to the 35 to the far side, down at the 38-yard line. They'll be first down and 10 for the Demons. Real quick, scoring update on your South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Pump City North 20, Piedmont 0. Pump City North lost their rival game with Pump City, so I believe they're looking for their first win of the season. Guthrie's next opponent is Piedmont on Friday, September 24th. Jays are off next week.
And we're going to go watch who next week?
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah.
First down and 10 for the Demons. Garland, empty backfield, screen pass caught behind the line of scrimmage, trying to get to the line of scrimmage. Nice stiff arm, 35 to the 40. Big collision at the 44 as DeAndre Jones tackles his counterpart as far as jersey number 2, Brooks Shear. Pickup of about 5 yards. Second down and 5. Ball marked at the 44-yard line. Back to the running game. Spade pull. Tackle for loss in the backfield. Good job there by the linebacker. He gets up. He's excited about things.
Tell you what, Spades has been he's a 3-year starter, senior this year, really the team leader on defense. Done a great job. He's that throwback kind of player for the Blue Jays.
Spade last week, 9.5 tackles in a victory over PC West to go with 5 quarterback hurries.
Pretty active.
Remains third down and 5 as the Demons need their own 48-yard line. 3 receivers to the short side of the field. Ball's on the near hash mark. Garland dumps it off. Dangerous pass that's behind the line of scrimmage. It's loose. They're going to call it incomplete. Duncan, lucky there.
Yeah, very lucky. Punt the ball again.
And the Duncan offense, after scoring, with 10 minutes to play in the second quarter, has gone kneel.
Yeah, and the big difference is this Guthrie defensive line, there was adjustments made, and they're just flat blowing. They're getting penetration. They're really disrupting things in the backfield. So great adjustments by the Blue Jay staff, and the players are executing well on it.
Punts away. Jackson Walters fields a line drive at the 25 to the 30, down at the 34. Nice open field tackle by the Duncan Demons. Give him credit. Number 74 on the tackle. That's Jackson Merchant, 6'1" senior. And the Blue Jay offense comes onto the field. So this offense, Phil, has been high octane.
Yep.
Really a good balance between running and passing. But now you're at your own 34-yard line. You're up by 27 points. 8 minutes, 11 seconds playing the third quarter. Yeah. Probably time to pound it and take some time off this clock.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what we'll see. But heck, who knows? You know, I mean, you're up 34 to 7, it also gives you an opportunity to try some things, right? So we'll see what happens. But I'd be surprised if we didn't see a heavy dose of 30.
And you're off next week, and that's not a bad idea. Calvert runs with it up the middle, 35-40, hit hard at the 43, a 9-yard pickup as Hayden made another great read as he took it out of the belly of Isaiah. It was a good decision because if he hands it off, it's going to be a 5-yard loss.
Yeah. Hayden, we've talked about it. He has the ability to carry the ball, as you saw right there. He's done a good job tonight. Tough kid. Want him to be careful on those, though.
Yeah, it was a pretty big shot.
Yeah.
First down, 10. Hand off to Isaiah, breaks the tackle. He's at midfield, 45 to the 40, still 30, 25 to the 20, breaks the tackle, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Isaiah Hammonds on a highlight run.
Wow. Did you see that cut? Fabulous job. Watch on the replay here. He's going to set this kid up. Come on the left side. You're going to see it coming up right here. He's going to put a toe on the ground right here. Whoop. And then he's off to the races. Great job.
Beautiful, beautiful run by Isaiah right there. Right here on the sideline. Beautiful cut right down the sideline. So smooth. He's so smooth, guys.
Yep.
Well, so much for taking time off the clock. 33 seconds.
You know, there's always 7-Eleven food, I guess. Well.
Ezok on for the PAT, trying to make it a 41-7 ball game. It's up and it's good. It's all good for the Blue Jays here tonight in Duncan. Timeout from Halliburton Stadium. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Isaiah Hammonds, we're talking 3 touchdowns week 1, 3 touchdowns week 2, none tonight, and then
boom, boom.
Boom, boom. A 1-yard touchdown run, and now a 56-yard touchdown run.
And that was a highlight reel run.
Here's the kick, right to left, filled at the 3, the return, 10, 15, and down across the 20 at the 21-yard line. Isaiah Hammonds, we've seen him with the stiff arms, we've seen him break tackles, we see him make open field moves, and then the speed at the end.
Yeah, just great balance down the sideline. I mean, that was just a highlight run right there. Ronnie, how impressed were you with that run?
It was a thing of beauty. Like I said, he's a very patient runner, and we kind of talked about this off there. Yep. He reminds me a lot of Quentin Griffin. He stays patient. He stays low to the ground. Yeah. Great cuts, and he's really smooth player for Blue Jays.
Yeah, great run.
41-7. Jays with the lead. Duncan with the football. First down and 10 from their own 21-yard line. High snap. Garland comes down with it, hands it off. Couts runs, broke a tackle for a second. And now you look at this Guthrie defense as they have really, since about the second quarter, not that they didn't have a bad first quarter, but ever since that second quarter, they have really pinned their ears and attacked the football.
Yeah, they're flexing their muscles down there right now. Just really playing with a lot of confidence, this Blue Jay defense is.
No pickup on that play, or maybe 1 yard. So we'll go second down. Lost a yard on the play. Second down and 11. Demons to throw. Garland rolling to his right. Throws it on the run. Caught at the 23. Down immediately. Was it intercepted?
Incomplete pass.
They're going to call it incomplete. Landon Herzl almost with the interception.
He wanted it. This is what Landon's seeing here. He was pretty excited. Right there.
Pass incomplete. Third down and 11. 6 minutes and 48 seconds to play in quarter number 3 as Guthrie has scored 41 unanswered points. Guthrie trailed 7-0 with 9:58 to play in the second quarter. Third down 11 for the Demons from their own 19-yard line. 4 receiver set. Garland has time to throw. Center field intercepted at the 35. To the 30, that's Cole Whitfield. To the 25, breaks the tackle. And finally hauled down at the 20-yard line. Whitfield.
Good job for Cole. That's a great job. Great. Real patient, waiting. He sees it coming, just steps right in and stride. And then does a really nice job returning after the interception. Gets it on about the, 45, Chris?
35.
Really does a nice job there, picking up about 15, right at 15 yards on the return. Great job, Cole.
Well, the Blue Jays have picked off a lot of passes this year.
Significant. Yeah, they've been ball hawkers. There's no doubt about it.
Zach Henry, DeAndre Jones. Now we see Cole Whitfield.
Yep.
Jackson Walters.
Yep. It's been a good start for the defensive backfield for the Blue Jays.
6 minutes and 34 seconds. Guthrie will take over at the Duncan 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Calvert gives it off to Morgan, the backup running back now in the ball game. Runs hard, spins across the 20, gets to the 18. Here's a flag thrown by the umpire.
It was actually, I think that was Williams. Yeah, I think they snuck Williams in there.
Flag on the play. I haven't seen the official. They're still discussing it. It happened at the 15-yard line. Guthrie's already moving backwards. Xavier Williams, 5'10", 151-pound sophomore in there. Penalty is against Guthrie, so it's now 1st down and 14 for the Jays. Carson Wilder, the halfback, lines up on the right side. Back to the running game with Xavier Williams. Xavier runs over right guard up to about the 22, 23-yard line. A little beyond the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 8. For the Blue Jays, looking to take some time off this clock. 2 receivers to the far side. Calvert gets Duncan the jump. A couple of hand claps, got the left side of the defensive front to jump. And that'll move the football up 5 yards. 2nd down and 9 once the chains are set. Ball set, excuse me.
You know, you look out ahead, Blue Jays seem to have this game obviously well in hand. And, of course, the bye, you get preparation, you get shelf back for Piedmont. What are your thoughts on Piedmont?
Really don't know a whole lot about they had a big senior class a year ago.
Yep.
So really a lot of unknown right now about Piedmont, as Blue Jays will hand it off to Williams on the 2nd down and 6 play. He'll get to around the 15-yard line, 2-yard pickup, so 3rd down and 4. But of course, though, they were supposed to play El Reno. El Reno had COVID issues, and so
just unknown right now.
Yeah, we'll look at Piedmont here in a minute. We'll get a scoring update on them. We'll also take a look at who they play next week. Of course, Guthrie will have a couple weeks to get ready for Piedmont. We'll see what Piedmont has going on here as far as their schedules. Still down 20-0. 3rd down and 4 for the Blue Jays. 6 seconds on the play clock. Calvert will hand it off to Williams. He'll stretch it to the far side. He'll cut it up. He's across the 10.
Right there.
And with that mark, it's right near the 1st down spot.
1st down.
Piedmont field next week. Oh, should be good when Piedmont is at Noble next week.
Of course, I think Piedmont's struggling a little bit tonight, sounds like. Haven't gotten an update recently, but last time we checked, I think they were down, 3 scores? Is that right?
Yeah.
20, 21, something like that.
Williams able to get the 1st down, so it's 1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Guthrie get one more 1st down at the 1, leading it 41-7. 3:50 to play in the 3rd quarter. Williams had a hold there for just a brief moment. It's tackled at the 9-yard line. Pickup of 2. Second down and 8 upcoming.
We got 20 back. Is that 20 or 28 just entered? Looks like
William Morgan just entered into the backfield there.
William will get an opportunity down here.
Hump City North leading Piedmont 20-0. That game now in the fourth quarter. Score brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. 3:12, 3:11 to play in the third quarter. Second down and 8 for the Jays offense. William Morgan, the senior, bouncing it. He'll pick up a couple of yards. There's a couple of punches by Duncan.
Yeah.
That's a great job of Guthrie not responding. I thought I saw it, and then I knew I saw it second time.
Yeah, it was a really good shot to the face mask right there. No call by the official, though.
Obviously, that means the officials didn't see it.
Yeah. 41-7. Kids are going to get sporty. You know, if this crew had seen it, they would have definitely taken care of it. But they would have seen it if Guthrie had retaliated. They would have seen that.
Absolutely. Third down and 7. Williams comes to the near side, breaks a tackle. He's down at the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. It'd be fourth down and 3. I would assume the Jays would go for it. You don't want to act like you're trying to kick a field goal and just add points to the scoreboard, but if you do rush for the touchdown, you do earn it. So.
Yeah.
Jays showing the good sportsmanship. So he's out of bounds at the 5. They need the 1, so it's going to be closer to fourth down and 4, but close to fourth down and 5.
God, I think it's a little farther out now, unless they.
Yeah, they marked the ball just outside the 5-yard line, closer to the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's officially fourth down and 5.
Yeah.
Ball's on the near hash mark. Calvert to throw into the end zone, and it's batted up incomplete. And the Jays will turn it over on downs with 1:33 to play here in the third quarter. And just, you know, a lot of people watching our broadcast on our YouTube feed, and, you know, we usually run multiple cameras, and our second cameras had an issue tonight, but it sounds like a lot of cameras in the area are having a hard time picking up feeds.
Yeah, the athletic director was talking earlier. I think our coaches are having problems with their cameras. I think everybody's struggling. So there's something going on with that Al Gore internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
First down and 10 for the Duncan Demons, who take over from their own 5-yard line. Garland throws it on the run. It's caught at the 8, tackled at the 9. 4-yard pickup for Duncan. Minute 19 and rolling in this third quarter. Hopefully both teams can kind of keep this clock moving. And Guthrie appears will be undefeated in non-district play for the second year in a row.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Another handoff, that one going nowhere.
It'll build some confidence, you know. I mean, these kids are, and we talked about this, last 2 years have really been what I would say getting back to Blue Jay football, right? I mean, great team football. Coaches have done a great job, in my opinion, getting the kids back to Blue Jay football. And so it's been fun to watch, been fun to be a part of.
It has been, yeah, it really has. Yeah. Third down and 8 from the 9-yard line for the Demons. Could be the final play of the third quarter. Garland to throw. Center of the field has a man open, caught, tackled immediately near the first down marker.
We're going to have the first down, looks like.
Good throw, good catch, good tackle.
Yep.
Look like Zach Henry on the tackle. Clock rolling. 23 seconds. All at the 16-yard line. Ten seconds on the game clock. 3 receivers to the right. The quarterback, Garland. They'll run it to the right. Not much there. Spade pull on a nice tackle. And that's the way we'll end quarter number 3. Blue Jays put 2 more touchdowns on the scoreboard. They lead the Duncan Demons on the road 41-7. Take a timeout, come back with fourth quarter action. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
We get set for fourth quarter action here in Duncan, Oklahoma. Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio here on game site. Kel Evans, Mason Russell, Braden Russell, Aaron Ryburn, Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, and Chris Evans with you. First play, second down and 10. A little fancy play here for Duncan, and they're going to pay for it, I think. Nope. Almost, yeah. Blue Jay defense finally corralling that one as Duncan with a little reverse. And Blue Jays had multiple players in the area finally bring it in. It's going to be a loss on the play all the way back to the 9-yard line. They bring up third down and a long ways for the Demons. Give a big shout out, big thank you to Shirley Allen watching the game. Watching in Texas. Buell Haynes, Guthrie Hall of Famer, checking us out. There's a pass, Garland going downfield. DeAndre Jones easily knocks that one down. It falls incomplete, and Duncan's going to have to punt the football away.
Great coverage there by DeAndre. He's a kid if he wants. He's going to play somewhere on Saturdays. Next year he'll get an opportunity to play some more football.
I give a big hello to Stanton Stevenson, great offensive lineman for the Blue Jays, and his message: gotta love a Blue Jay blowout. Stanton was a big part of a lot of blowouts in his days.
$1 million smile, Stanton Stevenson.
And Ocampo watching. Appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Guthrie fields the punt at the 42-yard line. That's Ty Eaton. Backpedal a little bit. There's a flag. There's another flag, 45, and out of bounds near midfield. And we'll sort out the flag, see if it's the same infraction. Guthrie will be backed up a little bit, but we'll have the football with 11 minutes and 2 seconds to play. Leading it 41-7. Stay tuned. Terra Insure Group post-game show. We'll have Ronnie Phillips. We'll have head coach Kelly Beebe as well. He'll speak with at least one Blue Jay.
Yeah.
We might go for multiple Blue Jays. We'll see how things work out tonight. But we'll have our North Church player of the game. We'll take a look at that South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Big games in 6A football. Big games in 5A. Can't forget about Cushing and Perkins playing.
I haven't seen anything on that, have you?
Well, that means I haven't looked.
Yeah. So we're going to come out here, run the ball, run some clock. It's 9:06.
What's the score here, Phil?
40. Lost count. 41-7.
That's the same score in the Cushing-Perkins game.
Oh, boy.
There's a handoff. Jays run down the far side up to the 30-yard line. Is that
number
Watson?
1?
Yeah, Rigo Watson, 5'9", sophomore wide receiver, but runs the football here. Yeah, Cushing, the home team, taking it to Perkins tonight, 41-7.
Yeah, Cushing, a lot of people think that this could be their year. Of course, Perkins got a very good football team, which speaks to Cushing.
New quarterback in for the Blue Jays. Jersey number 34. We got to give him a new jersey number, Coach. He's going to start playing. That's Cameron Axtell. He's a freshman. Boy, he looks to have a bright future in the Blue Jay uniform. He's wearing jersey 34 tonight. Keep an eye on him here in a little bit. There's another handoff. See if he'll have a chance to run the football. Watson on a short pick up there, so bring up a third down play as we get set to go under 10 minutes. Take a look at some more South Point Baptist Church scoreboard updates. Westmore leads Southmore 35-7. Edmond Santa Fe leads Edmond North 28-0. Norman North leads Edmond Memorial at halftime 35-13. Deer Creek leads Yukon 28-7. Stillwater leading Mustang 25-21. Pump City leading Pump City West 48-6. Owasso at halftime leads Broken Arrow 21-3. And
what about that Union Jinx game?
That's what I was trying to find here. Jinx leads Tulsa Union 15-0.
We'll have a delay game on the Blue Jays.
More flags here, and time to start thinking about that North Church player of the game.
I got an idea.
Is it an obvious idea?
It's pretty obvious, Chris. This might be the easiest decision we've had.
You look
when you
at,
try to build it up, I appreciate that.
Yeah. But poor Isaiah Hammonds. I mean, 3 touchdowns week 0, 3 touchdowns last week, 2 touchdowns tonight, including a highlight reel of a run.
Can't even sniff a player of the game.
Can't even sniff a player of the game.
I have a sneaking suspicion he's going to get a few of those before he's done playing.
We try to spread it out because we know Isaiah will be there all season long. So here we go back to action, 3rd down and 12. Here's the freshman Axtell. He'll run on the left side across the 30 up to the 32, and Guthrie will punt the football away. This will be the first punt of the night.
You know, I'll tell you what, though, getting the Axtell kids snaps on a Friday night is invaluable.
2nd week in a row.
Yeah, you got the number 1 back there. You got Watson back, sophomore, getting touches. You got number 24, Xavier Williams, sophomore, getting touches. I mean, this bodes well for the Blue Jays in the future.
Remember Jalen Harper in there, wide receiver, starter. He's only a sophomore. Calvert, rugby-style punt. It's a low-line drive punt. Bounces at the 42, takes a big Guthrie bounce across the 35. It'll be down at the 32-yard line. Zach Henry picks it up, and Duncan will have it 1st down and 10. Of course, Phil, last time we were here, game-winning field goal in overtime. It was a first-round playoff game. Duncan entered the game 9-1. It was one of the best seasons in a long, long time. Guthrie on the road as the, I believe, the 3 seed. Duncan was the 2 seed. Game-winning field goal, celebration.
What set that up? You remember the great defensive play?
I don't.
Number 35, Campbell Leach.
Handoff play for the Demons goes nowhere. Maybe a loss of yard. 2nd down and 11.
Campbell's one of those kids that worked himself into being a heck of a football player. You know, before he left high school, he was one heck of a football player. Played at UCO. Great kid.
Del City leads the Carl Albert Titans now 45-20. That game's in the 4th quarter. Looks like the Titans are going to begin the season 0-2.
Lost more games in the first 2 weeks this year than they did in the last 5 years. Or tied it. Times are changing.
Quick pass, caught, tackled at the 32. Small pickup for Duncan. It'll be 3rd down and about 8. Now, Carl Albert they play a great non-district schedule. They lost last week to a good Midwest City team. Looks like they're going to lose tonight against a good Del City team. And they've won in a few of their 85 million championships with a few losses on there.
They've won a lot of state titles with 3, 4, even one year I think they had 5 or maybe even 6. I mean, so they have a habit of getting ready when it matters.
3rd down and 8. Garland rolling to the far side. Plants the feet, throws it, has a man open. Caught it midfield and tackled at the 40-yard line. So big play for the Duncan Demons.
Yeah, that won't make anybody very happy on that defensive side of the ball for the Blue Jays. Of course, as I look down there, I don't see a lot of substitutes on the defensive side of the ball.
Jalen Harper in there on defense. I believe that's Jalen. About to find out. There's a tackle. Looks like Jalen. Tackled at the 40-yard line. No pickup there. 2nd down and 10. You know, Carl Albert 0-2, but they're playing Midwest City, Del City. That will only make them better. That will only make them better. So Carl Albert's going to be 0-2. Guthrie's going to be 3-0. Don't look into that. No. Carl Albert always has a tough non-district and always play great football in the months of November and December as they've won 5 straight Class 5A state championships. Probably the favorite until someone dethrones them this year.
Sure.
As the Demons throw it, caught inside the 35. shy of the first down by about 5-6 yards. Second down coming, 5:55 to play and rolling in this ball game. Guthrie leads at 41-7. Carl Albert obviously has come down a little bit. They had to. They had a great senior class, new coach. But other teams are getting. Guthrie is a better ball club. Collinsville, who Guthrie saw last year in the playoffs in the second round, a very good ball club. Coweta, two big victories to begin the year.
Poto and Wagner, is that right?
McGinnis.
I'm sorry, McGinnis. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you got Tahlequah playing good football.
Did you say McAllister?
I didn't get to McAllister yet. Yeah. So this will be a fun 5A season as the Demons run on the left side, and good hard run there by the sophomore Counts. They'll get close to a first down, about a yard shy, as we go under about to go under 5 minutes to play in this one here. So first and second round, especially, there's going to be a lot of great second round games this year.
There will be.
When the West and East clash. And so this will be a fun football season. Guthrie still got a lot of work. They got a Piedmont team that has turned into a little bit of a rival. McGinnis, Carl Albert still on your schedule. And then you got to take care of business the rest of the way. But it's probably going to be a fun season to follow in 5A football. It's not just Carl Albert and see who they're going to play in the finals, which has been McGinnis the last several years. But 5A is going to be fun. 6A2 is going to be fun. 6A1, obviously, Jinx Union, Broken Arrow, Wasso. Can Edmond Santa Fe get there?
0-2 right now.
0-2 right now.
0-2.
So it's really going to be a fun year.
Of course, 6A2, I think right now you'd say it's Bixby and Choctaw, right? And
Booker T. Washington, Midwest
Stillwater.
Trying to have some argument points there. And it looks like Duncan will turn it over on down, so Guthrie's offense will come back onto the field, see if they can melt off the next 4 minutes and 38 seconds. Everyone just kind of hanging on, waiting for that Terror Insure Group post-game show. We're here from head coach Kelly Beebe, as well as tonight's North Church player of the game. Cameron Exdale, Bluejay freshman quarterback, the backup quarterback, will take the snap. He'll roll to his left, cuts it across the 30 to the 35, and down at the 38-yard line. Nice 7-8 yard run there by the freshman.
Very nice run.
Look up Edmond Santa Fe. Make sure they're not going to 0-3 to begin the year. Nope, they're going to beat Edmond North. So Santa Fe will get their first victory tonight to move 1-2 on the season.
What are Plainsmen? Are they playing even Plainsmen? I think this was who were they? We talked about this in the huddle. I can't remember who they had, but I think it was a winnable game.
Kyron Exdale gets the snap. He'll hand it off to his teammate, running mate. Tackled. Lost on the play. Kyron Exdale.
Good name. Clock going quick. 3:30 left. We'll see how quick your little brother is tonight. See if he can get a hold of these player of the games. Get them by the collar. Make sure they don't run off the field like they did last week.
You should have smelled those burgers last week, man. They smell great. I'd have been off the field, too.
Well,
compliments of
I thought
Edward
that's where you were, Ronnie. I'll be quite honest.
Edward Stevenson cooks those up really good for those guys.
Yeah. Well, that's because you use the good charcoal and the stick burn.
Edward, didn't he win a cook-off?
Yeah.
Who did he defeat in that? I can't remember.
I can't remember who it was.
You can't remember who it was?
It was a distant second.
Yeah. Second banana, some would say.
Guthrie will have a fourth down play upcoming. 2:45 to play in this one. Blue Jays will punt this one away. Blue Jay punter, Hayden Calvert. Blue Jays need one more player on the field.
Here he comes.
There he is. Didn't get the snap off.
Oh, boy.
Delay a game. Are you looking Kyron Exdale?
Yep. What?
Oh, it's just
What are you doing?
Kyron. I just got to tell Kyron.
Kyron.
Kyran. Kyron.
If you could have any first name, what would you
Diesel?
Diesel? I like that. Big Daddy Diesel. That'd be good.
Was that pretty quick?
Yeah, you thought about that, haven't you? Chris is laid awake at night going, Diesel. Diesel would be good.
Calvert punts this one away. A low line drive.
Uh-oh.
Takes a big Guthrie bounce. Ball's loose, but Duncan jumps on it. Demons will have it at their 25-yard line. First down and 10. 1 minute and 56 seconds to play until the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
Is Seth still awake?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Absolutely.
What if he had like a double dip of tenders tonight?
No, as a Little League football board member, I'm sure there's some big. Are they playing Little League football tomorrow, Ronnie?
Yeah.
You betcha they are. We're traveling to Blackwell tomorrow.
Ooh, you're passing a lot of football fields to go play in Blackwell.
Oh, yeah. I want to give a shout-out to my son and the video coordinator, Connor Phillips. Didn't let him make the trip tonight because he's got to get up. We got to be out of the house by 8:15. So didn't want to keep him out too late tonight.
You got to walk through at 10 o'clock. You got to get there.
Correct.
First down and 10 for the Demons. Garland run with it across the 30, 35, and down at the 36-yard line. Little League football in Blackwell tomorrow. So Ronnie will spend a little bit more time with us here in Duncan, go home, and then make the trip up to Blackwell. Covering the state, north and south. That's a lot of in-state 35 time.
Yeah, baby.
Is it regular season tomorrow?
Opening day, yeah. Week 1 for the Little League guys.
Junior high football. Already a couple games as well. Here's a big run by Duncan. 40, 35, 30, 25, 24. Big run there. 40, 50-yard run for the Demons. Clock stops with 1:15. Guthrie gave up the first points of the season tonight back in the second quarter. 14-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Garland. It was really set up as a low-lie drive punt, went off of Guthrie. Really just bad luck for Guthrie. Yeah. Duncan recovered it and went in to score on the offensive series. After that, Guthrie 41 unanswered points. Defense trying to hold them off one final time here in the next 48 seconds. Garland wants to throw. Herzl double team. Pass is incomplete. Cole Whitfield on the coverage for the Jays. Good job there by Landon Herzl to put a little bit of pressure. Good look there at Jacob Varnell, the Blue Jay linebacker, jersey number 16. Now our camera's going to work perfect with 40 seconds left in the ball game.
Better late than never, Chris.
Yeah. You get spoiled. You have 2-3 cameras, and then you get them one. It's just, it's different.
I heard you say that to the station. Yeah, we're a little spoiled. We might just have one camera.
A high snap. The running back actually fields it over the head of the quarterback. He's trying to run for it on the left side. Not much there. It's Cole Whitfield on the tackle. Cole Whitfield having a nice night tonight.
Really is.
Said his name a lot tonight. Interception. He got the interception tonight, I believe.
Yep.
Been on a few tackles. Yeah, he's had a real good, solid game for him tonight.
Blue Jay senior. Could be the final play of the ball game. Let's hope. 14 seconds. Third down and about 14 for the Demons. Snap. Garland roll. Backpedaling. Throws. It's incomplete.
One second.
The clock did a.
They ran it out.
Clock operator did a great job. There was 2 seconds. He let it roll off, and the Blue Jays come on the road to score 41 unanswered points to take down the Duncan Demons tonight. Final score of 41-7. The Blue Jays are 3-0 to begin the 2021 season. The Duncan Demons fall to 1-2. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, it's the Terra Insure Group post-game show. Blue Jays win. Blue Jays win. Back after this. This is Blue Jay football presented by FM Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Blue Jays win it on the road here tonight in Duncan, Oklahoma. 41-7. We welcome everybody inside the Terra Insure Group post-game show, as Blue Jays are now 3-0 to begin the season. They're off next week. Time now to bring in our North Church player of the game, Phil, and really there's a lot of great candidates once again this week, but Hayden Calvert, 4 touchdown tosses, a couple of other great throws, a few drops, but boy, what a good performance time by Hayden Calvert.
Yeah, great job. I mean, he's had a great, performed great as a freshman. Very good weeks from week 1 and week 2 for the Blue Jays, and tonight was really just a kind of a coming out party. I mean, in a big way. This is definitely his team offensively, so great job by Hayden Calvert.
Well, let's go downstairs with Ronnie Phillips with tonight's North Church player of the game.
All right, I'm here with Hayden Calvert. This is your first full season starting with the Blue Jays. Tell me about the process from summer to now, and then how you feel going into Game 3 with 4 touchdown passes.
I mean, it feels good, but before the game, my coaches told me to get the ball to my playmakers, and that's just what I did. They were open at the right time, and I gave them the ball, and they ended up in the end zone.
So, see, the coaches are obviously a little more comfortable with you. They let you run the ball a bit more. You're pulling it out. You're running the ball a bit more. Is that something that you guys have anticipated to get more down the road to let you run the ball a bit more?
No, I just wanted to get some yards. They don't really like me carrying the ball. I just wanted to carry the ball.
That's good. That's competitive spirit in you, and we do appreciate it. We can definitely see it. But from Shawnee to now, how do you think you've overall improved? Every game, what have you been looking for to improve on every single day?
Just my timing on my routes. I mean, I was late on a few, And Shawnee, I was late, PC West on a few, and then I feel like everything just came, and we were able to call the right plays and score.
Well, I think another thing that's helping you out is that offensive line. What can you say about your offensive line?
Oh, I love them to death. I try to bring them biscuits or some kind of food every Friday morning just to help them, encourage them to block and do their job every single play.
And there you have it. There's Hayden Calvert, our player of the game.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Hayden Calvert, our North Church player of the game. And one of our North Church player of the game last week was DeAndre Jones. And unable to talk to him last week, but Ronnie Phillips is able to bring him in tonight. Ronnie, go ahead.
Yeah, like you said, I'm here with last week's player of the game, DeAndre Jones. He ran off the field to go get burgers before I can get a hold of him. But tonight against Duncan, you had 2 touchdown passes. Well, how you been so successful here lately this last couple of weeks?
I really got to give it to Coach Beebe and the conditioning. It's the whole MCAC motto. Every week we try to push ourselves to become better and better. And I think this week we really beating, Coach Beebe said, beating the team Shawnee out of shape wasn't really a good win. Beating PC West, who hasn't really won anything, not a good win. So we really had to step up this week because Duncan was our real first-time opponent, and they put 7 on us, and all about practice.
Yeah, you've obviously caught some touchdowns as a wide receiver, but you also caught one as a defensive back last week for an interception, pick 6 right there. Also special teams, your special teams player. How's that going for you this year?
It's going pretty good. Coach Davis and Coach Young, doing what they can, teaching us every week, making us get better. Coach Davis really came in since we lost Coach Gordon. He used to play for Guthrie, so he knows a lot about the system. He's teaching us good. And then Coach Young taking over, special teams for us, and he really pushes us every week in practice to become better.
All right, here's a tough one for you, all right, DeAndre? Coach Beebe comes to you tomorrow and says, all right, you can play offense or defense. Which one you choosing?
I'm going to go defense.
Yeah.
I'm going to go defense. I wish I can go back to safety, really. I love coming downhill, hitting people. Last year it was pretty fun. But, I like corner. So far, I've been, shutting down their top receiver. And, it's pretty fun. I'm looking forward to that next week and weeks to come.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you for the rest. Good luck the rest of the season, all right, buddy?
Thank you.
Thanks.
DeAndre Jones here on the Terra Insure Group post-game show. We're going to take a timeout here. When we come back, we'll talk with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe after this timeout. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Guthrie Bluejays victorious tonight here in Duncan. 41-7. Guthrie trailed 7-0, be scoring 41 unanswered points to beat the Demons. Blue Jays now 3-0 on the season. Blue Jays off next week before entertaining Piedmont on September 24th. Let's go downstairs with Ronnie Phillips with the successful head coach of the Blue Jays, Kelly Beebe.
All right, guys, here with Coach Kelly Beebe. Tonight, a little bit of a slow start. No points on the first quarter, but gave up the first touchdown of the year, and then had a great job, great second quarter to get the Duncans there in a whole bit early.
Well, Duncan's got a good football team, got a good staff. JT Cobble and his dad, Big Tom, they Hall of Fame and future Hall of Fame probably. And they present some problems. It's the first running quarterback we've seen. Their stretch by read concept inverted option concept was our big focus of the week, and you know, they got a short field off the punt that hit our player, and you know, we're able to capitalize there on that stretch power read play. They made us do some adjusting and you know, compliment to Coach Wood and those guys, Coach Plagans and Coach Davis. We made our defensive adjustments. I got them on the grease board over there, showed them a couple things, and then we were able to stop their run game and contain them in the passing game. You know, second quarter, you know, old school Guthrie stuff right there where we, you know, got 3 and outs, used our timeouts, got the ball back. Getting the ball back the second time was a blessing, but Coach Rice and his guys, you know, Coach Young, Coach Sanders, Coach Bennett managed that really well. So good job in that area.
Talk about your quarterback, Hayden Calvert. How much has he grown since the game 1 against Shawnee to now? He looks a lot more comfortable there. 4 touchdown passes. We see him running the ball a bit more. Is that something that you guys had anticipated through the week, or is it because he just told me that he's just kind of doing that on his own, that he's running the ball?
No, I mean those are designed quarterback runs or keep options that Coach Rice and those guys have designed for him. But you know, he's an effective runner. You know, he'll be by the end of the season and as his career goes on, I think he'll be a really good runner. He's become a big fan of the weight room. But you know, he's pretty cool under fire for a freshman, and I thought our offensive line protected him pretty well. Receivers ran good routes, you know, and you know, Coach Young, his position coach, he's always telling him, you know, on time and accurate, get the ball out and give our guys a chance to catch it. They did tonight.
Thank you, Coach Beebe. That's Coach Kelly Beebe there, Chris.
Appreciate that, Ronnie. Blue Jays, again, 3-0 on the season as they take down the Duncan Demons. Final score 41-7. We're just getting started here on the Terra Insure Group post-game show. Got plenty to talk about. Terra Insure Group, by the way, 2403 South Division, right across from the drive-in, TIGOK.com. Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, you know them all. Everybody in Guthrie knows that trio, and everybody knows about Terra Insure Group. Take a timeout. Try to be out of here by 10 o'clock tonight. How about that, guys? Take a timeout. We'll take a look at the scoring summary, some highlight plays as well. Coming up, this is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at TIGOK.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Welcome back, Halliburton Stadium. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Blue Jays win it 41-7 over the Duncan Demons. Again, Duncan 7-0 lead with 9:58 playing the second quarter. Calvert to Jones, Calvert to Jones, Calvert to Harper, Calvert to Wilder. Just like that, it was 27-7 at halftime. Yeah. And then Isaiah said, this passing game, that's cute. Give me the ball. And he scored twice in that third quarter on a 1-yard run. And then a highlight reel, a 56-yard touchdown run, as we'll let our video audience take a look at the highlights.
Yeah, it ends up with about 120, 130 yards on the game and probably on, 20 carries. So another great night for Isaiah, great night for the offensive line. The defense looked wonderful again. Very few mistakes, very few penalties. So, again, I'm telling you, and the kids talked a little bit about it, that, the first 2-week opponents weren't, barn burners, right. But this Duncan team had the most athletic team we played against so far, the best coach team we played against so far. And you come out of here with the kind of win that we had tonight where it just wasn't close after that second quarter. And you got to feel pretty good about where the Blue Jays are headed.
Yeah, you're 3-0. I mean, yeah. Do you wish Carl Everett was next week, or is the bye week come at a good time?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think the bye week, because we want to get Shelf in and get him because I have a feeling he's going to be practicing all week. Get him ready. So really he's got 2 weeks to get ready for first game time, play, and getting him back 100% is going to do nothing but make us better.
Yeah. And I said Carl Everett just because they're the best, but that gives you 2 weeks to get ready for Piedmont, a game you can't take lightly. You got to go in there and establish everything at the beginning before it turns into the ball game, because you don't want to come in the fourth quarter. You want to get their attention quick. Yeah. Against in a rival type game.
And it's gotten pretty chippy in the last couple years. Of course, last year Piedmont on their way over to play at our house and had some COVID situations. It wasn't our staff. It was we didn't have a choice. We had to. The game was canceled because of COVID, and there were some tweets sent out on some of the coaching staff from Piedmont that made some statements that I guarantee you has been talked about numerous times. Of course, that's coming off of one of the first losses that Blue Jays have had against Piedmont in years, the year before.
Right.
So our coaching staff and the seniors have carried that taste around their mouth for 2 years, so they're definitely going to be ready for Piedmont.
Again, Guthrie's off next week, and then they play Piedmont on September 24th. Reminder, the Oklahoma State Cowboys look to begin the season 2-0 this Saturday as they host the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes inside Boone-Pickens Stadium. Saturday begins bright and early with game day live at Eskimo Joe's at 7:30 in the morning. Oh, Cheyenne's not working. Dave and John take over with the Oklahoma State Cowboys pregame show at 9 a.m. Kickoff is at 11 o'clock. After the postgame, we go back to game day live at Eskimo Joe's for more postgame thoughts and analysis. Oklahoma State football right here all season long on Hot 93.7 FM. Take our final time out here on the Terra Insure Group post-game show. Come back and wrap it up as the Blue Jays win it 41-7. This is the TIG post-game show.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck, Lynette, and Hope take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today. 405-642-7065.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Bluejay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Back for the final time here tonight, Terra Insure Group post-game show. 2403 South Division, tigok.com. So many carriers that TIG carries, insurance carriers. They plug your numbers in, and they go through all the carriers to what best fits you, whether it's your house, your car, your tractor,
boat,
your
trailer.
RV, all that stuff. They will help you out, I guarantee you.
We had a little purchase, and I forgot to secure car. I walked in and said, gave it to Mr. Seth. About 45 seconds later, had my card in my hand. I was good to go, and always take good care of us. And, and we are clients of theirs. They do a great job. And Seth also, I got to say this, one of the funniest human beings I've ever been around.
Always has been. Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious.
The memory box is pretty good.
The deal with Seth is he's extremely intelligent. And very few people, like I'm dumb, right? But I have moments of funny.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Yeah,
right. You'd have to say that so quick that I was dumb. But Seth is very intelligent, does a great job. Great insurance professional, as is Dennis and Jason and the girls up front who make the whole thing go.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you right now.
Absolutely.
So Lisa and them do a great job, and just a great team at Terra.
Absolutely. A reminder, Guthrie's off next week, but the Blue Jays will be in action on September 24th. Take on the Piedmont Wildcats. Be sure to catch all the exciting action beginning at 6:30 with our Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show here on 93.7 FM and on the video live stream on Guthrie News page. Also, the High School Huddle. Catch the latest high school news, scores, and discussions with the High School Huddle each Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Phil and I break it all down, Class 6A to Class C, and everything in between. The High School Huddle here on 93.7 FM and on the Guthrie News page, Facebook, and YouTube pages. Hey, I think we probably had our biggest audience tonight.
Yeah.
A big thank you to everybody for tuning in. Thank you for all the text messages. Thank you for all the notifications. Thank you for everybody for tuning in tonight.
Thank our sponsors for making it happen.
Absolutely.
They do a great job. We appreciate their loyalty and support over the years. If we didn't have the sponsors, we couldn't do this, obviously. So everything they do is for the kids in the community, and we appreciate every one of them.
Absolutely. I hope everyone enjoys the commercials this year. We made big strides in our commercials, trying to look and sound professional as this broadcast continues to get better and better. As the Blue Jays try to get better, we try to get better as well.
Yeah. You suspended me 0 week and made me stay at home, and that got my attention. I'm paying more attention.
Well, and the cameras weren't all on par tonight.
Oh, boy, here we go. All the way home.
2-hour drive home. Hey,
it's going to be a long one.
We'll have to get better next week.
There we go.
We have to get better in 2 weeks. So that'll do it here on the Brady, we need that half final score. I don't know where it's at, but that end of quarter, that's what it's called. Blue Jays win it. Final score for the final tonight here in Halliburton Stadium in Duncan, Oklahoma on week 2 of the high school football season. Guthrie 41, Duncan 7. Remember, Blue Jay fans, Blue Jays are off next week. It's a bye week, so enjoy the week off and then come back and join us on September 24th. Guthrie on the road in Piedmont for the District 5A2 opener. Will be a good one, and they will need your support in the stands. If you can't make it, we'll of course have it right here.
Yep.
Big thank you to Cheyenne back in our Stillwater
studio.
Cheyenne. Thank you, Cheyenne. You always do a great job for us. We appreciate you. Big thank you to Mason and Russell and Kel Evans on our cameras. They were cramped. I mean, they had to work in a tight space, so the camera work probably wasn't up to par at times, but they were working under tough conditions. So big thank you to those guys upstairs in this Duncan press box. Big thank you to Braden Russell. Great job on that scoreboard graphic. Yep. It is a full-time job. You can't take a play off when you're doing that, so big thank you to her. Big thank you to Aaron Ryburn. He pushes all the commercials, all the graphics, all the replays, does all of it and make sure we're all taken care of. He was battling the camera situation as well. Appreciate all of his hard work tonight on the broadcast. Ronnie Phillips down on the sideline. Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. Until next time, on September 24th, when the Blue Jays take on the Piedmont Wildcats, have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Great week. Enjoy college football. Until next time, go Blue Jays.
Guthrie Football 2021 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities through community banking. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Bluejay football is also brought to you by Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33, Bank First, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Pools, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been listening to Guthrie Bluejay football on the Guthrie Radio Network, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays.